I always forget to unmute myself. Anyway, what's up? So I've been tackling an issue for the past hour about OBS game capture, which is that every time I use game capture to to display my game, it fucking crashes the game. And I've been trying to figure out why that's happening, but it doesn't seem like anyone has a solution for it. It seems like most people just say, "Oh, it stopped whenever I used display," which, to be fair, I tried display and it seemed to have worked. So, and it was working with Olympus Company before, except whenever I click onto OBS afterwards, it would then crash the game. But we're gonna hope that it doesn't crash today. But so we're gonna start off with ZZZ story, and then I think around the end of the stream I'm gonna pre-farm for Fugue and go on my free-to-play account, because my free-to-play account is on HSR is my Asia account, and Asia Fugue is already released and I got Fugue, so we can. But the only reason I'm not going to do testing on my free-to-play account is because my free-to-play account is still like so behind on stuff. Like, actually, I have a decent assortment of 5 stars on my free-to-play account. I have Rome, I have Firefly, I have Fugue, I have Dr. Ratio, I have Sunday, and I have Adventuring. So I'm thinking about actually doing some stuff with my free-to-play account, because like I literally have like 2 decent enough teams, and then whenever the new, like, I'm thinking about trying to clear out all the content and get all of the Stellar Jades, so that I could get, I guess, Agalia, because Agalia is going to be the one that works well with Sunday. And so then with Reminiscence MC, I would have my 2 teams basically for the foreseeable future on that account. And so if I ever want to do like, free to play perspective, I have that account to turn to. Because I think having 5 limited 5 stars is reasonable for a free to play, right? I mean, surely it is, because I started that account in 2.0 and it has 5 limited 5 stars. Then again, I haven't lost the 50-50 on that account, so maybe it is a little bit unrelatable, but none of them are early, so there is that. Also, it has 2 Yanqings. It has E1 Yanqing and Bronya. And Bronya is the one I chose. I regret picking Bronya, because I probably should have picked Himiko for Pure Fiction. My thought at the time was that, oh, I don't need Himiko for Pure Fiction, I could just use Firefly instead. And then I'm like, no, Firefly doesn't really replace Himiko in that situation. I should have picked Himiko, because I don't even use fucking Bronya. But the thing is that I was influenced by people saying, oh, Bronya's the best one to pick, and I'm like, if you have Sunday, Bronya's not the best one to pick. Especially because on the free-to-play account, I also have E1, not E1, I have E0 S1 Sunday. Because I was like, I need to get this light cone, because Sunday, like, he does not feel comfy without his light cone. But so that's the free to play account. I guess I could show it off. Like, should I show it off now or should I wait? Well, I already have ZZZ pulled up, so I'm gonna wait. At the end of stream, I'll show the free to play HSR account, and then also do, I guess I can also do Pure Fiction. I was planning on doing Pure Fiction tomorrow, but I also kind of just don't feel like it. Oh yeah, I should also add what's it, Christmas Eve? Would you say Merry Christmas Eve or Happy Christmas Eve? I don't know. Or just it's Christmas Eve. I can't spell. It's Chris. Why can't I spell? I truly cannot spell. I spell Christmas with an N. What's wrong with me? I was also thinking about maybe doing a giveaway since tomorrow's Christmas. I'll do that tomorrow if I end up streaming. I might do like a free like Welkin or something to a viewer or something. I don't know. Trying to decide. Or I should say it's almost Christmas. Yeah. Yeah, that's a better title. Because it's more apt because it's literally 15 minutes till Christmas. Anyway, let's switch over. I need to turn off my music since oh yeah, I also need to have that fucking audio capture now. God damn it. Anyway, here's ZZZ. Yeah, because I can't have my game capture because of the fucking stupid thing, so I need to add a new audio capture. What the fuck? What is this? Hey, that was not the right thing. Is this? Add existing, this one. Unmute it. Up. And this one. Oh, do not do that. Yeah, should be able to hear game audio. If anyone's in chat, let me know if you can hear the game or not. Yeah. So, cool. The game is not crashing. That's an improvement. I think I might do a little bit of just messing around in DD, HDD before starting the quest, just to let more people join. And then I'll start off with the story quest. Yeah, I got chapter 4 in here. Is there new combat? Oh, there are new combats. Oh yeah, I forgot I got these right before I logged off earlier. So I'll do these real quick before starting the story quest. I might change my lineup so that it's Miyabi first, so we can all view Miyabi in her glory. Okay.
Right. It's over.
Okay.
My blade is already sheathed.
Okay. Also, let me know if... I just noticed I have my hip fan on. No, let me know if it's too loud and I'll turn it off, because my roommates like to have the heat turn on like just on max for some reason, and it's so fucking annoying. Oh my god. Like, I'm literally just like sweating in here and I'm like, God, it's fucking cold outside, so just let it be kind of cold at least. Because the thing is that it's partially my fault. I like being snuggled up in blankets all the time. So like, the thing is that if you're just walking around, it feels fine. But the thing is that because I'm in my room, also because I have so many fucking devices that are like expending a bunch of heat in my room. So my room is just like a sauna, just toasting. And then on top of that, the fucking heater's turned on. So I'm like, God damn it. I might actually turn on the cooling a little bit because, God, it's fucking hot. Wait. Where? Oh. Cactus. Okay. We're just looking for cactus. Is it? Oh yeah, it is this. Ah, it's over here.
My pleasure.
Great hit! The light is but one step away.
Okay. More cactus. Oh, that's it. Just observing cacti. I think that was both of the commissions there. Also, off stream, I did a couple of extra pulls on Miyabi's banner just to see if I could get M3, which is
Only the
already
the path
greedy,
I follow.
because I'm like, I really don't need M3. M2 is perfectly fine and it is fucking broken. The only reason I want M3 is for the fucking art to put on my name card, because
Eradicate all evil.
I'm a Miyabi simp, so I ain't going for M6 though. M6 is way too much. But to be honest, I was never planning on even getting an M2 character. I was only ever gonna get M1. Like before, I like kind of set a rule where it's like DPSs are M0, and then I can get supports M1 just because you can use them on multiple teams and they're less likely to get power crept. But I love Miyabi. She's so pretty. It is what it is. Also, M2 just makes her so comfy to play. And it also lets you run hyper carry instead of disorder. So that's really good. Okay, let's go claim this.
It's getting late, citizen.
Oh yeah, I also forgot to post on Twitter. Let me do that real quick. I'll just use my stream title.
Answering citizens' questions is my duty. Ask away, as long as it's nothing confidential.
Okay, there we go. Also, I got my frickin' opera. Oh,
Answering
accidentally.
citizens' questions is my duty. Ask away, as long as it's nothing confidential.
That's gonna annoy me, so. There. Anyway. Yeah.
Answering citizens' questions is my duty.
I just don't complete freaking Officer Mew Mew. Yeah. I just don't complete it. But yeah. I was trying to see if I got an early Miyabi and I was like, nope, just absolutely not. So at least I'm like already freaking, I'm 30 pulls away from the S rank, so I'm pretty sure by the end of this patch I can guarantee Astra Yao. And then if I win the 50-50 as well, then I would be able to get her weapon as well. It'll be good. Anyway, since we finished up that little quest, let's go ahead and jump into the story. Wise, Nicole called. She said Perlman's awake. Great. The Cutting Hairs are watching him in the outer ring, and they seem to have obtained some important intel. Nicole said it's not convenient to discuss the details over the phone. She'll drive us over as soon. She'll drive over to pick us up. I can't read. And we'll head to the outer ring to sort things out. And she told us to turn on the TV to watch the news. Why is it free right now? When you're ready, let's turn on the TV and watch the news to contact Nicole. Okay. Yep. Alright, I'll contact Nicole now. Wise, you turn on the TV and switch to the news channel.
Kevin, are you aware of the connection between the port's companion Hollow and our report today? Huh? Doesn't seem related, does it? Then how much longer are you going to keep filming it? Point the camera at me already.
Citizens, I am currently at the southern edge of the Janus Quarter. From here, we can see a small part of our bustling new Eridu urban area. The municipal election is about to begin, and the streets today are busier than usual. In response to the increase in foot traffic, public security has announced it will implement round-the-clock security patrols. Citizens are urged to cooperate fully if they encounter officers on patrol. Speaking of officers, the first person we interviewed for today's special coverage of the election was one such officer. He's none other than our old friend, the hero who cracked the Vision Corporation scandal wide open, Inspector Bringer. Being one of the leading candidates for the commander of Janus Quarter, he...
Hey! Who are you? How'd you get in here? This is a construction site. Staff only.
What? Kevin, didn't you get a permit to film here?
Is this a construction site? I just picked a spot that wasn't busy and had a good view. I don't know.
Why, you little...
All right. Please gather your equipment and come with me.
Hey, wait, let me finish. Citizens, don't change the channel. We'll be right back with a special report on Inspector Bringer.
That's the guy! He's one of the masterminds behind the Vision scandal. He's Sarah's partner, her protector, her secret ally, Inspector Bringer. I'm just a
Corruption.
puppet forced into the
Woohoo.
limelight.
Police
They're the real
corruption.
villains. You have to believe me.
Phew! Made it. Why is traffic in the city always so slow? It's like half the speed of the outer ring. Maybe because the speed limit in the city is half what it is in the outer ring? Don't tell me you've just been speeding this whole time, Nicole. What? Darn it. I have been going to the outer ring a lot lately. A good thing they can't give me a ticket because I always take my license plate off before I get back into town.
What? Huh?
That's way worse than speeding. Don't bring the traffic officers to our place. Relax. I double-checked. No one's tailing me. It's just me and my car.
Brother.
You all heard what Perlman said over the phone. There seems to be more to the Vision scandal. Whether it's true or
Of
not,
all the crimes to
that
do,
will
Nicole,
decide our
why
next
are you
move.
doing just traffic
I'm
crime?
here to take you to the outer ring so we can come up with a plan.
Like, that's like the most obvious type to do and like get the easiest one to get caught from. It's like, and then if you get caught doing that, then it can lead you to all your other crimes as well as us. Nicole, brother, come on.
Huh? If he's so important, then why not just bring him back to New Eridu? Why come all the way to get us?
I wanted to, but it's election season right now, and security checks in and out of the outer ring are 10 times more strict than in the city. If what Perlman said is true, PubSec would definitely have arrested him on the way in. The enemies are out in the open, and we're in the shadows. Based on past experience, we'll probably need a low-key plan. You mean the Hollows? Exactly! The main roads are filled with PubSec checkpoints armed to the bang-boo ears. If anything goes wrong and we need to use the Hollows, we'll need a reliable proxy. You only come to us when it's dangerous.
I don't know why my thing keeps on popping
Master,
up.
if Perlman's claims are true, he may possess information about the unknown species in the monument at the construction site. This could assist with your long-term objectives.
1 moment. Let me check if it's my fan that's causing my fucking Fugi to freak out. So I'm gonna turn off my fan and then turn on the AC real quick. So be right back. Let's get back to the story then. Hopefully, my room will get cooler
That's true.
and that my Fugi will stop
The
freaking
Cunning
out.
Hairs, Bellabog Industries, Victoria Housekeeping, and the Sons of Caledon. It all began with this scandal. What do you think, Wise?
Let's head to the outer ring.
It's time we see this through. All right, I'll go, but just me. Belle will stay home and help coordinate remote support through the HDD.
Excellent. Seeing it through is the pro move. I'll contact someone who can get us out of the city. Don't forget to bring your little buddy. Oh, by the way, can we use your car? If my car gets stopped, my license application is doomed. You're driving
Bruh.
without a license?
Oh my god. So much traffic crime. The lamest kind of crime. Wait, is she actually... She has a license plate? What? What's she talking about? Okay, let's get ready to set off. Target, the outer ring. As for the route, well, you're in charge of driving, so I'll leave the navigation to you. I'll just be sitting in the passenger seat observing the nearby public security checkpoints. With my years of street experience, I'll let you know immediately if anyone starts to target us. Okay. Her years of crime. Meanwhile, in the outer dead-end hollow at the scene of the Vision Corporation scandal.
New Eridu
bro.
is a city of miracle.
We finally see his
The only
model.
sanctuary that can protect
Brother.
people in this world plagued by hollows. That's what the leader of the survivor group I was with as a kid told me. The days
The
spent
head-to-shoulder
wandering the
ratio is
wastelands
wild.
hiding from hollows were harsh. Hope was all that kept me going. Thankfully, we eventually made it here. Just like the rumors said, the city took us in and gave us the protection we needed. From that point on, I was determined to do everything possible to keep this beacon of hope safe, to protect this miracle city for everyone. And that's why I'm running. If I'm elected commander of the Janus Quarter, I vow to oppose groups like Vision Corporation that disregard human life.
Says
Just
you.
like my leader used to tell me. Be a hero for the people. Build, for everyone.
Brother.
Stupid speech.
You hear the clips clicking of high heels on the floor as a tall figure in black and red slowly approaches, ignoring Bringer's venomous stare.
Didn't you write that yourself? Is it that hard to recite your own story?
Sarah, what are you doing here?
You don't look so pleased. Isn't being appointed the chief commander something to celebrate?
Cut the sarcasm.
I'm being sincere.
Vision Corporation is done for.
She's fucking
Hand
hot,
has
though.
what's in the monument. Nullface's attack failed. And don't even get me started on the idiots who couldn't take over the Outer Ring or those worthless gangs. The plan can't proceed without the sacrifice sample. You want me to butt heads with the Void Hunter from Section 6? Or am I supposed to be the honest and noble commander now?
A plan is just a tool to reach a goal, not the goal itself. True believers know how to adjust or create new plans according to the circumstances.
Let me make this clear. We're equals. I don't need you telling me how to do things.
Don't get all worked up. I'm here to help you formulate a new plan. Take a look at this.
She hands over the folder she's carrying, her flips through it
What?
skeptically.
The Hoshimis have a family secret like this. How come I've never heard of it? Is this intel reliable?
White Noise went to great lengths to obtain this information. It's credible enough.
White Noise? That loser who lost a faith in during the Red Fang Gang case? That guy's even worse than Nullface.
The real deal is on the job this time, not some overconfident underling. Besides, I have a plan to verify the intel's authenticity. And this plan requires assistance from you, our honest and noble commander.
I'll contact you once I'm done with this damned speech.
Very well. Looking forward to your inspiring words, soon to be Commander Bringer.
Bringer closes the file and gets up, watching his figure slowly, gradually fade into the distance areas. Suddenly, voices a question.
That leader of yours? The hero who led you to New Eridu when you were a kid? What happened to him?
The night before we reached the city, he became corrupted. and was abandoned by the very survivors he'd been protecting.
Chapter 5. A Storm of Falling Stars. Ooh. Short while later, somewhere in the Outer Ring. Also, I wonder who got an agent story this chapter, or if there's no agent story. If Haramasa got one, I'm hyped for that, because not gonna lie, like I like Haramasa, like based off of his design, but I was really that interested in his story until I saw the fucking trailers, and I'm like, oh my god, this character. I think he got one. Perlman is so fucking short. Perlman actually has a model. He's literally half the size. He's like half the size of fucking Anby. Like, what the hell is this? So fucking short. Brother's the size of a tumbleweed. Finally, we made here safely. Nice driving, Proxy. Of course, compared to me, the speed was a little lacking. Get your license first. Hold on, don't get me wrong. I'm not some fool who only knows how to slam on the gas pedal. I drive fast because I got the skills and the guts. I don't have a driver's license because I don't have the time for the exam. Plus, getting a license would mean paying off all those overdue fines. I don't want to lose money. Let's not talk about that for now, Proxy. Do you want to hear what Perlman has to say? This guy's words don't add up. It's suspicious. Maybe you can tell if he's lying or not. Okay. Great. I'm relieved to hear that from you. Now, even if that guy tries to lie, he won't be able to fool us. Cool. As cutting hairs gather, Perlman carefully explains the shocking truth moments later. Shocking truth moments later.
Well, so basically, despite being the so-called CEO of Vision Corporation, I'm really just a puppet. Sarah's the one orchestrating all the company's major plans, including the old metro construction project. And the only reason she dares pull all these risky moves is because Bringer's got her back. They never let me be part of the planning process. They just told me what to do after everything's decided. They even kicked me out to eat in the staff cafeteria.
Do you have any concrete proof besides what you've told us?
I do! I really do! I've been keeping an eye out when I realized their plans were getting dangerous. I may be the CEO in name only, but I'm still the CEO. I have to sign a lot of documents. I kept hard copies of every proposal and email related to the old Metro project that Sarah worked on. I put them together while they made me eat in the staff cafeteria.
He keeps
I
bringing that
hid
up.
those copies among various construction documents. If we can find them, we'll have evidence of her communications with Bringer, or the account numbers showing the transactions.
Really? With proof like that, we can definitely make a case.
Coletta.
Right. The project went to Kaleda's Belobog Industries after the scandal.
What? You know that company with more bears than humans and more machines than bears? Well, great.
What?
That makes things easier. Well, since you know them, maybe they could help us find the evidence I hid.
I see. Didn't think you had that up your sleeve. Seems being CEO wasn't entirely just a title. Belle, I'll contact Kaleda now.
Nicole! Sounds like the chubby potato was telling the truth. Oh, what do we do next? Take him to public security, Mia? But the bad guys are there!
And with the elections happening, public security is everywhere in the city. We can't tell who might be connected to the bad guys.
Haha!
Don't worry, unlike this potato here, I, Nicole, am CEO of the Cunning Hares in both name and skill. I've already got a plan. Ever played jungle chess? Hare eats mouse, wolf eats hare, tiger eats wolf, elephant eats tiger, and mouse eats elephant. My point is, there's always a bigger fish. A wise hare uses the tiger to eat the wolf. So if we want to take down the tiger, we'll need an elephant.
Elephant?
An elephant. But only a handful of organizations in New Eridu have influence equal to public security. The Defense Force, White Star Institute, and... Wait. Do you mean...
Mm-hmm. Exactly. I'm bringing in the youngest and biggest elephant in New Eridu.
Long honk echoes in several trucks, leaps and bounds logo opens in the area. A cute sleepy face pops out from the driver's window.
Right on time. Thank you for riding our special leaps and bounds shuttle. You have arrived at your destination.
Wow, is this the outer ring? It's amazing! The sky is spinning, the earth is wobbling, and even the air smells dizzy.
You're just carsick, Sukaku. Hold my hand and rest a bit. Asaba, are you doing okay?
Just need a minute. This driver is something else. I feel like I'm gonna...
Arranging a secret meetup in the Outer Ring on such an important day. You better have worthwhile intel, Nicole of the Cunning Hares.
Wow. Okay, real quick, I need to do something real quick. So I will be back in like less than a minute. I've returned. Okay, let me switch back over. Okay. Okay, let's go over. The gang's all here. Okay. We talk to them? Nope. Bad. What do you think? Are you impressed by my connections proxy? I, Nicole, from the Cutting Hairs, am quite a notable figure in New Eridu. Even HSOS 6 are old friends of mine. If you're willing to give me a 20% discount on the overdue commission fee, I can introduce you to more useful connections. You know, Section 6? I'm more impressed that Nicole could get in touch with Section 6 through private channels. How did you pull that off? Have you been holding out on me? Told ya I have powerful friends. In our line of work, connections are everything. As for how I know that battle-crazed fox, that's a story from way back. When she first joined Han, she went on a mission and got duped big time. Even lost her precious family katana. For real? Do you help her see through the scam? I was the one who scammed her katana. Why are you looking at me like that? That was my first gig on the streets. I had no idea who she was, and she was so naive. Anyway, I gave the katana back to her in the end, and through that, we got to know each other. Is bringing in Section 6 really a good idea? Don't worry, Proxy. That battle-crazed fox is a reasonable person. She won't give innocent people any trouble. As long as we tell her the whole story, she should agree to work with us against Bringer. Proxy, let's go talk to that battle-crazed fox about Perlman. Okay. Great! This time, we'll definitely get this done. Section 6 demands to interrogate Perlman alone. The 4 executive officers corner him, forming a makeshift interrogation room in an open field after some time.
Is everything okay, Mia? Chubby Potato's laughing one minute, crying the next. Now he's bawling on the floor. What kind of questions are they asking him?
Interrogations by the Defense Force have similar effects, but they usually use tools. Achieving this with words alone. These officers are very talented. You're done already? That was quick. As expected of the elephant.
Elephant? I'm a fox, Thyron.
That's not important. How did the interrogation go? I wasn't lying, was I? There's more to the Vision scandal, and Bringer's behind it.
You are accusing Officer Bringer of a criminal offense, but the witness's info only indicates another suspect. There's a big difference.
Oh, thank you for your professional opinion, Miss Class Rep. But your fancy talk isn't helping us decide what to do next.
I can't say I understand Yanagi's professional opinion either, but I have full faith in her judgment. We need to look further into the Vision case.
Are you smirking? Did you just give me an I won look?
Not at all. I was just adjusting my glasses. You must be mistaken.
Bet you didn't have very many friends in school, Mia.
Deputy Chief totally strikes me as the teacher's favorite star student back in school.
Stop.
Oh, are you into the star student type? My apologies.
I'm asking you to not move any further. 12 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and 6 o'clock. You've been intentionally positioning yourselves to surround us since the conversation started. I don't like it. If you have no other intentions, please stay where I can see you. Do not attempt to leave my line of sight.
Amy's calm yet firm voice instantly shifts the atmosphere, leaving the crowd.
Oh my.
Oh, wow.
Very perceptive. Guess it's no coincidence our metal friend has his hand on the holster?
I'll take my hand off my holster when Miss Star Student lets go of her retractable blade's handle.
What? Anby, are you serious? Hey, you better not try anything funny.
As I said, we need to look further into the vision case. In addition to Perlman, we'll be taking this one too.
The youngest boy. Oh, right in the middle of the crowd. Me?
You want to take me in?
Seeing you here was unexpected, independent investigation team lead. Or should I call you proxy?
I knew you were too skilled for the independent investigation team. You've got a side hustle that keeps you sharp, huh? Or maybe investigating Hollow Zero is the side hustle.
Hold on. They have nothing to do with the vision case.
According to Perlman's statements, a proxy was deeply involved in the entire Vision Corporation scandal. Our investigations also suggest a proxy was linked to the Bellabog Industries construction incident. Plus, Public Security's airship incident and the Outer Ring. If I recall correctly, our independent investigation team lead also made an appearance at the Outer Ring's important traditional competition. Coincidence? I think not.
It is just a coincidence. They're just an old buddy of mine who sometimes works with us cutting hairs. Really, nothing to do with the vision case.
Chill out! It's just some background checks, and then you're good to go. We never bully anyone. Miss Two Tails, could you please stop giving me that scary look?
This is a crucial time for New Eridu. With leaders of all key sectors gathered together, any mistake could destabilize the city's foundation.
I know that, and that's why I asked you to help me expose the true culprit. Why drag an innocent person into this?
You've only shown us a fragment of a conspiracy theory, and the full story could be anything. The truth you're pushing is just one version. Any potential threat to the city must be completely eradicated. That is the fundamental principle of Hand.
But they're really not a threat or harmful at all.
Eradicate all evil. We decide for ourselves what evil is. Even if they're not an evil person, they may still hold important information pertaining to the truth. And your evasive attitude only makes my convictions stronger. If you want Section 6's support, please cooperate with us, Nicole of the Cunning Hairs.
When Hunter's Gate almost carries a palpable malice in it, but the pink-haired girl, who's consistently undaunted and never afraid, grows unusually flustered for...
I changed my mind. I think I made a mistake.
Oops.
We actually don't need your help. If I say that, will you leave? I'll comp all your travel costs.
Nicole, I'm not the same rookie I was back then anymore.
You were way cuter back when you were a rookie. Proxy, I'm sorry. We might not be able to hold them off for long. Run as far as you can.
Sharp gunshot rings out. Immediately after. Oh my god. Gunfire erupts in a relentless downpour, and sharp bursts of dust and smoke scatter across the open clearing. Why? What's wrong with me? A flash of blade, swift as lightning, shattering a bullet, hurtling towards Perlman, sending upon a spray of sparks and eerie glow.
Get down!
fire? This pattern. Suppressive marching fire. They're surrounding us from 3 directions.
Nicole, did you set this up? Are you really colluding with the criminals?
Hey, I was gonna ask you the same thing. Isn't this armed ambush you're doing? Don't tell me someone else is after us.
Piper, start the truck. Now's our chance to get out of here.
Wait! You're not getting away!
Interesting. This one gets interesting right away, which I'm very happy about. Like, I'm comparing it. Like, I think ZZZ's pacing and storytelling is a lot better than both Genshin and HSR.
We've changed our route so many times, but they're still hot on our heels. Oh my god! Let's go!
Huh? Focus on the road. I'll deal with them.
Whoa! Dude, you're trying way too hard!
The animation.
Keep it steady! You're sticking close They're changing formation.
Where's Nicole's backup?
The car trace. Oh my god.
Boxing me in.
I've got you
So
now.
is this the defense force? I think. I think this is defense force soldiers. What?
Eat my dust.
Piper, up ahead.
Take this.
Oh no.
What happened?
After some time after the truck was attacked and lost control in an unknown outer ring hollow. Oh, this is bad because remember the proxies have really low ether aptitude. As Wide works on adjusting the communications device, Hoshimi Miyabi stands guard to the side, calm and quiet.
How'd it go? Did you fix it?
Hello? Is anyone there? Nicole? Belle? Fairy? Can you hear me? Still nothing. Can't believe the crash broke the implants. Now that the main functions are down and communications are cut off, we're isolated. This isn't good.
I see.
Miss Hoshimi, how are things on your end? Any luck reaching your team?
Nothing so far. I went after you alone after you drove off. My teammates might still be fighting the attackers outside the hollow.
I see. Miss Hoshimi, could you please let go of my hand? I kinda want to wipe my sweat off.
No. I had to get past 11 motorcycles, 4 cars, and 5 soldiers just to catch up with your vehicle. It's pure luck I found you in the hollow. It'll be hard to catch you if you escape again. The Hoshimi family doesn't make the same mistake thrice.
Thrice? Can't that be twice?
Shouldn't that be twice? Anyway, I promise I won't run off. Besides, there's nowhere to run to. Wandering the hollow without a carrot will just get us even more lost.
In that case, let's sit down. The Hollow Survival Guide says it's best to wait in a safe corner for rescue. My teammates will come looking for me. We just need to hold out until then.
The young boy hunter stares at the katana in her hand, lost in her own thoughts.
Are you sure this is the right move, Miss Hoshimi?
You mean being stuck in the hollow on election day? Knowing there's a dangerous case out there, while my team fights and I just sit here? Is that what you're asking? No. I don't think this is the right move, but there's nothing else I can do. So I'm undergoing the training called Maintain Composure Despite the Emotional Turmoil Inside.
Ah, I see. Since you also don't want to just wait around, may I suggest another option? How about we work together? I'm indeed an experienced proxy. Given my expertise, I'm confident I can find us a way out. However, I lack the ability to handle unexpected danger. You have the combat prowess, and I have the skills to find the exit. Let's put aside the whole arrest thing for now, and get out of here together. What do you say?
Didn't you say your important gadget is broken? How will you navigate us?
Well, have you heard of the maze-solving algorithm? In simple terms, if we ignore the dangers in the hollow and just consider its tendency to make people lost, it's really nothing but a maze. Finding a path through a maze has been a well-studied math problem since the old civilization. With enough basic data, even the most complicated maze can be solved.
Enough basic data? You mean hollow observation data?
Exactly. The most common task for HIA investigators traversing the hollows is to set up devices to gather hollow observation data, or to retrieve new observation data from existing data piles. The observation data is essential for exploring the hollows, and is used to make carrots.
So proxies can find an exit in the hollow using observation data?
A trained proxy is able to do so, or rather, that should be a proxy's bread and butter. Not many people really care about it these days. After all, a carrot or high-spec computer can calculate it for them. Anyway, there is a way out. If you could help me find an observation data pile, I'll handle the rest.
Fox Siren ponders for a short moment before nodding her head serenely.
Understood. Let's call a temporary truce and work together.
A wise decision. So, could you please let go of my hand now? I really need to wipe that sweat off. The spot I fell on still hurts quite a bit. Moving through the hollow in my physical body is so uncomfortable.
Leave any fighting to me. You just go at your own pace.
Are you okay? I'm okay. Just a little uncomfortable after entering the hollow. Let's look around for hollow observation data piles, Miss Hoshimi. I can read the data inside and find a way out of here.
There's a hollow observation data pile ahead. We can determine the way forward once we extract the data from it.
Data pile here is still intact. One moment, I'll try and read it and create a makeshift carrot. Yeah. When a bamboo moves. Yeah. Okay. Oh, what? Okay. I get it. There. Okay. It'll take some time. By the way, your katana has been trembling and making strange noises. Is everything okay? It's nothing. No need to worry. Just focus on reading the data, Proxy. I'll protect you. Got it. I'll get started. I'll leave the rest to you, Miss Hoshimi.
Great. We have the data on the surrounding hollow. But this isn't enough to calculate an escape route. We'll need to find more data.
Okay.
Thanks to you, Miss Hoshimi, we haven't had any trouble along the way. But something just doesn't feel right. The ether activity nearby seems to be increasing.
Your intuition might be right, Proxy.
Miss Hoshimi, is something wrong? The mechanism ahead should open the door. Leave it to me.
Oh, and we get to play
There are
Yami now.
enemies ahead. I'll take care of this. You can just hide for now.
Scatter! Scatter!
There's a hollow observation data pile ahead.
The hollow observation data pile here controls the etheric extraction tower. I'll try to hack it. But the stored ether here might overflow from the tower and draw ethereals. No problem. I'll take care of them. Okay, I'll leave the ethereals to you, Miss Hoshimi. I'll focus on accessing the tower's controls. Are you sure your katana's okay? If you need, I can take a look at its electrical components. Don't worry, this is normal. Just focus on reading the data proxy.
Are you bored?
But collecting the data will take some time.
Understood. You focus on processing the data. Leave the rest to me.
Watch out for the ether current.
Evade.
It's over.
I'll open the diffuser. You'll be safe below it.
You're done.
My blade is already sheathed.
We have control authorization now. We can stop the ether current.
Nicely done. Now we can go all out. It's over.
Purging slash.
Yeah.
Cool.
Amazing.
How's it looking?
I've already got some usable exit routes. The nearest one is... What's wrong? What's happening?
Tailless is trying to break free. What?
Miss Hoshimi! Miss Hoshimi! What should I do? We seal it with the scabbard? Miyabi!
Hold it steady!
Is it sealed?
Soon after, an unidentified location within the Outer Ring Hollow region.
Miss Hoshimi, how are you doing?
This is the third time you've asked me that. Why?
Sorry. It's just that we've gone through something straight out of an action movie. That weird fire tornado couldn't have been good for you, right?
I'm fine. No need to worry.
But your hair's all singed and curling from the fire.
That's the Hoshimi family's natural curls. You don't need to worry about me.
Brother.
I've been through worse situations. An incident like this won't faze me.
Looks. Oh, sparks are coming off the katana.
Miss Hoshimi, there are sparks coming from your katana.
What?
Sorry, I lied. You don't look very unfazed.
That's not funny. And my response was normal.
Alright, Miss Hoshimi, there's foxfire on you!
Where?
Sorry, I lied again. See? You fell for it twice in just a few seconds. That's what I call being phased.
You keep mocking me. What do you have to say to me?
I just wanted to help you. I didn't mean anything else. The Hoshimi family never makes the same mistake thrice. But you just did. Miss Hoshimi, doesn't that mean something seriously wrong?
Softens, giving away the confusion and a hint of unease.
When my katana was out of control, you rushed into the foxfire without any protection. Why? You already figured out where the exit is. You could have left me behind and not worry about getting arrested.
Because I'm your proxy. Even if we're just temporary partners, I promise to get you out. And that's what I'll do.
Yabi falls silent, seeming lost in thought. Then she raises her katana before your eyes.
This is a Hoshimi family heirloom, wielded by generations to eradicate evil. It's never misbehaved once since my father made the scabbard for me. Not even deep within Hollow Zero's core. I don't know why it went out of control. Maybe there was some external influence. My father might have the answer, but I can't reach him until we're out of the Hollow. Besides, he's likely busy socializing with the mayor today, secretly swapping wine for juice. Reaching him won't be easy.
Can I please take a look at the katana?
Apart from being a proxy, you're also a bladesmith?
No, but I noticed some electrical components on your scabbard. If you don't mind, I'd like to take a closer look. The core functions in my ocular implants are down, but I can still interact with electronics to an extent. Perhaps there's a clue on the scabbard.
If it's just the scabbard, I guess you can touch it.
The smart data structure of this blade looks really familiar. Strange. It's like a labyrinth of hollow observation data. Is it meant to trap something inside the scabbard?
So, do you have a way to fix it?
I'll need to borrow the data pile's computing power again. There's a shortcut up ahead. Let's go.
Oh.
A defense mechanism. Is this the enemy's handiwork? I'll try shutting it off.
Okay, be careful.
Strange. The defense mechanism is still running. Sub-control units A and B aren't responding. We'll have to find them. Miss Oshimi, there are 2 control terminals inside. Could you look for them?
Swap over.
Okay, I'll go take a look.
I'm worrying about the proxy.
We've got enemies approaching. Be careful, Miss Oshimi. Miss Oshimi, I have a theory about your blade.
Go on. Is this the device we're
Its
looking
internal
for?
data structure resembles a maze-solving algorithm. We might be able to use hollow observation data to optimize it. Anyway, let's find the remaining observation data first. Alright. Sub-control unit A is dealt with. We've got 1 more to go. It should be nearby.
I can't run through it. No! Wait, can I just run around? Cool.
Control permissions have been granted. We can turn off the mechanism now.
Okay.
Proxy, you said there's a way to fix my blade?
Not necessarily fix it. More like an emergency adjustment. We'll use the information in the data pile to optimize the internal system. We can give it a try when we find the next data pile.
All right. That doesn't conflict with our final objective. Thank you.
The last observation data pile should be nearby. Once we find it, I can try adjusting your blade.
I trust you, Proxy.
Seems trouble's caught up with us again.
Not a problem with me here.
Okay.
The last hollow observation data pile should be behind this door. I'll use it to adjust the scabbard first,
Except that you
and
can't
then I'll
fucking,
find a way out.
like, dodge
Don't worry, Miss Oshimi. I'll
the
do my
blade.
best.
Like, the bullets.
Okay,
Great.
I'll leave it
It's
to
open.
you.
I didn't expect an alarm.
So, let's hurry. Take my blade, and watch out for enemy attacks.
Just hold on a moment, Miss Hoshimi. I'll recalibrate the scabbard's data module. How confident are you about fixing this, Proxy? Don't worry, Miss Hoshimi. I've simulated this several times on the way here. I've got this. Please, just let me try. Okay. There.
All right. This should do it. Miyabi, take the blade.
Thank you. Leave the enemies to me. You go hide. My blade seems to be working as normal. You can come out now, Proxy. Proxy?
Proxy, are you okay? I'm fine. I'm just feeling a bit dizzy. Overwhelmed by intense dizziness, the surroundings become blurry before your eyes. You gradually lose consciousness and fall to the ground. Right. Our low ether aptitude. Total time 22 seconds is not right. I guess it probably said something else, but my eyes cannot see. A short while later, outside the hollow somewhere in the wilderness of the Outer Ring, the numbness from the rapid corruption gradually subsides and your senses are slowly coming back.
You're
Oh.
finally awake. I'm so tired. Ambi, Star Student, are you guys okay?
You're awake? You're awake! Manager's awake!
I'm okay. Nekomata, there's some water inside the suitcase. Can you grab one for me?
Wise, you're finally awake! How are you feeling? Do your eyes still hurt? Is anywhere else hurting?
Are we outside of the hollow?
My ocular implants are working again. I feel dizzy. I have a headache and my chest hurts, and it feels like my face and mouth are burning. Is this real? Am I out of the hollow?
Welcome back to the real world. You made it out. If you'd stayed unconscious any longer, your sibling would have yeeted my butt into the hollow.
Welcome back, Master. I have calibrated your smart ocular implants via my first assistant, EOS. Approximately half an hour ago, the head of Section 6, Hoshimi Miyabi, pulled you out of the northwest side of the Outer Ring Hollow. Initial test results indicate that you were exposed to an extremely dangerous level of ether energy, triggering partial corruption. After leaving the hollow, the rejection reaction caused further complications, with a brief cardiac arrest being the most severe. Thankfully, the Cunning Hares and Section 6 provided professional emergency resuscitation.
Okay. We just gave you some emergency care to pull you back from the brink. No need to get into the details. You'd better see a doctor for a more thorough anti-corruption treatment after this.
Are you and Section 6 on good terms now, Nicole? And where's Miss Hoshimi? Is she okay?
Right at that moment, a cool, familiar voice spoke up from behind.
I'm fine. Don't worry about me. And I mean it this time.
As expected of the chief, busting out of a hollow carrying someone affected by corruption and showing no symptoms herself.
Asaba, did you get the captives to talk?
Yeah, they confessed, but nothing too helpful. The only thing we know for sure is that our guess was right.
Did I skip an episode or something?
Hang on. What are you guys talking about? I'm not following.
I'll fill you in. After your car crashed into the hollow, we got surrounded by those heavily armed mercenaries and had to take them out first. During the fight, we ran into the remaining Section 6 members.
Real quick, let me... Okay. I need... Because of that, I needed to... Wait. Also... Yeah, because of that, I need to reread that real quick. Okay. It's from here.
As expected of the chief, busting out of a hollow carrying...
Asaba, did you get the captives to talk?
Yeah, they confessed, but nothing too helpful. The only thing we know for sure is that our guess was right.
Hang on. What are you guys talking about? I'm not following.
I'll fill you in. After your car crashed into the hollow, we got surrounded by those heavily armed mercenaries and had to take them out first. During the fight, we ran into the remaining Section 6 members.
Okay.
The bad guys were chasing after us, and we were chasing after Chief Miyabi. She went into a hollow, and we bumped into the Cunning Hares.
It was a tough situation, so we joined forces to take down the mercenaries. Just when we were ready to head into the hollow to find you, Section 6 got a message from Miyabi saying you were with her, and that you were in danger. We hurried over here and found you lying on the ground, and Miyabi...
You can skip that part.
What? Are you embarrassed? That's not very like you, Fox.
If you keep talking, I'll tell everyone how you performed the emergency medical care.
Ugh, fine. Long story short, we rushed over and saved you. This Fox even agreed to hold off on arresting you until further investigation is complete, and she'd cooperate with you as an ally until then. You know the rest.
Hold on. What was that about the captives you just mentioned?
We needed to pry some answers from the captives because...
Perlman, the key witness in the Vision scandal, was in the same vehicle as you. After the crash, you got thrown into the Hollow, and Perlman was captured by the mercenaries that attacked us.
Damn, I guess we got set up after all. Perlman's gone missing. We need to find where he is. Foxy, it's dangerous around here, and you've been corrupted by ether. Why don't you head back to 6th Street to recover? As for gathering intelligence, just leave it to the battle-crazed Fox. If we give it a little more attention, that captive will definitely crack. Folks, time's ticking. Boss just notified me that a big old pack of mercs is heading our way. Huh? Are they chasing after us that quickly? Don't worry, Nicole. Boss said that the Sons of Caledon never let those guys run wild in the outer ring. No matter how many people come, we'll pack them up and send them back their way. Nicole, I was wondering if you want to help Caesar and the others, right? No need to be shy. Nicole, you really understand me. Don't worry, I swear on the name of the Starlight Knights, I won't let you down. Good, then let's split it up and take action. Sons of Caledon will take the mercenaries coming after us, while Amy, Nekabana, and I will distract the nearby enemy to cover the Proxy's drive back to the city. Proxy, you don't need to worry about us. Once we wrap things up here, we'll get in touch with you. Okay, so we're heading back to 6th Street now. Wise, you're back. I'm so glad. Bella heaved a sigh of relief, revealing a hint of fear. I saw the message from Nicole earlier saying that you were ambushed by mercenaries and that you were also affected by the corruption and passed out. Then the HDD connection also had issues. I thought... I'm fine. Yeah, I'm so glad you returned safely. I can't even begin to think about what I'd do if something really happened to you, bro. A situation on the outer ring. Don't worry, Nicole said that the Sons of Caledon have it under control. Those mercenaries are retreating now. She contacted Section 6 and everyone is safe. Section 6 also got more intel out of the ambushes. Their hideout should be near the Ballet Twins. With the public security election just around the corner, the city security measures will tighten soon. Nicole said we should come up with a solid plan of action before then, but compared to that, I'm more worried about your health. Are you feeling better? Do you need to rest a bit longer? Don't worry, I'm perfectly fine. Got it. I'll contact Nicole and the others, but you have to take care of yourself, Wise. If there are any issues with the ocular implant, you need to rest completely. Okay. Sometimes later in a random play video stored on 6th Street, the Janus Quarter.
Wise, are you sure you don't need to rest a bit more? You've just suffered corruption injuries and traveled all the way back from the Outer Ring.
Agreed. Master must maintain adequate energy to operate inside the hollows. Resting to recover your physiological functions is recommended. Or perhaps, a strong stimulus might boost your adrenaline.
We have to get Parliament back as soon as we can.
Don't worry. I'm much better now thanks to you and Fairy. We need to hurry and get Perlman back.
I get that, but your health is more important.
Master, after cross-referencing, a biosignal matching suspect Perlman's has been detected inside the Ballet Twins Hollow.
The Ballet Twins Hollow. That reminds me. When the airship incident happened, we were attacked by some unknown militants. Could it be the same group?
That's definitely a possibility.
Makes sense. Their goal at the time was to disrupt the Vision trial, and now they've kidnapped the key witness, Perlman. Their motives seem the same. It all adds up if Bringer is behind this, but... This might sound cruel, but... Why go through the trouble of kidnapping Perlman when they could have just killed him? If their goal is to silence anyone involved with the Vision scandal, isn't it easier to just dispose of Perlman?
Warning. Approaching the video store.
Barry, this isn't the time for jokes. Wise doesn't need an adrenaline boost right now.
Okay, so my guess is, like, my initial guess about Perlman, the reason that they're not just killing him is because they need a scapegoat, and that it would look more suspicious and draw more eyes if they were to just kill him off mysteriously. But it might be something else. I can't remember. Like, I feel like they might have mentioned it before, but I don't remember at the moment.
Warning.
Huh? Hang on a minute, Fairy. Are you being serious? What's going on?
Warning.
A burst of sparks erupt from the monitor array, and the lights begin flickering.
What's happening?
Oh.
What's happening? Our system is under attack again? How is that possible? We have Barry. Nothing in New Eridu should be able to breach her defenses.
Something's off. This is not a network attack. It's targeting our store's electrical system and the HDD itself?
What happens next makes Belle watching the security footage even more horrified.
Wise? There are people outside the store. They're...
Good day. We're conducting security patrols on 6th Street during the election period. Please open up.
I'll handle the officers. You take care of Fairy and try to keep it down.
The door to the staff room shuts carefully. Soon you hear a voice greeting the officers, the sound of drawers being searched, and boots clattering up the stairs. A moment later...
Nothing unusual upstairs.
Hey, please be careful. That's a collector's edition.
What's inside this room?
It's our storage room, filled with personal items and old equipment.
Could you please open it up so we can check?
Is that really necessary? As you can see, we're just a regular video store with lots of videotapes.
I get that, but this is just a standard procedure during election season. We hope you understand. Please cooperate and open the door for inspection. If you won't open up, I've no choice but to do it myself.
Wait, hold on!
Please cooperate.
Hold it.
Huh?
We have new orders. More manpower is needed to increase our street patrols. The Special Response Team will take over 6th Street's inspection from here. Good work today, officers. The street patrol supervisor is expecting you. Be sure not to keep him waiting.
Warning. System malfunction. Verifying current issues. Initiating automatic repair. During the repair, the AI system will only retain basic response functions. Coordinating HDD scan shut down. Security monitoring function shut down. Current repair progress unknown. Please wait patiently in front of the screen. Hurry? During the repair, the AI assistant will only retain basic response functions. To log into Internet, press 1. Connect the HDD system, press 2. To emergency clear your web browsing history, press 3. Oh my god. To speed up repair progress, please enter the command Fairy is the most powerful AI. Correct. Inspired. Fairy speeds up the repair process by 0.01%. Current repair progress unknown. Please wait patiently in front of the screen. Okay.
Okay, application approved. The security patrol for this area is now officially under our team. You can relax now.
Thank you, Qingyi. Now, manager, please explain what is going on.
Before we get into that, can we ask why you and Qingyi are here? As you know, manager, I have a good relationship with your AI assistant, Fairy. I just received a message from her. It said, 01101000 0110
I think I'm missing context.
01101100 01110000. What's that binary code mean?
It's a set of standard information codes from the old civilization, and it translates to help.
Worried that you might be in danger, Juyuan dragged me along and we rushed straight over here.
Yeah, I think that the connection to the old civilization was probably in her agent story, which I have not done yet. Qingyi, Colada, and who else? Yeah, just Qingyi and Colada are the two that I haven't done yet. I've been meaning to do Qingyi's, but yeah, I just haven't gotten around to it yet. I should probably do Colada's as well. I fucking M3 Colada, god damn it. I have 0 graces but 4 Coladas. How is this fucking...
Thank you, Qingyi. Please continue being a good friend to Fairy.
Save the thanks for after you've given me a proper explanation. I'm going to handle this by the book, and I won't bend the rules. Not even for you, manager.
It's a bit complicated.
Allow me to explain.
A familiar, cool voice comes through the speakers inside the workshop.
Huh? This voice... is that...
It's been a while, Juyuan. It is I, Hoshimi Miyabi.
Moments later, Miyabi gives concise rundown of the vision case and what happens in the outer ring.
Allow me to sum this up. There's more to the vision case than meets the eye. The true villain slipped away, in shadows they hide. In the outer ring you fought with all your might. Key witness captured, no Pearlman in sight.
Bruh.
Is that correct?
She literally just made a short poem.
That's accurate. And it flows pretty well.
And the managers, law-abiding by the book, are in fact seasoned proxies upon taking a closer look?
Sorry, it's true. We're proxies. But I swear we've never done anything bad. We are, the most lawful among the unlawful.
What? Brother. Hearing the confession from the managers themselves, Yuan remains silent, with no expression on her face. She pulls out her wallet, counts 1,000 dennies, and hands them to Qingyi.
Juyuan, what are you doing?
Truth be told, I had my doubts about the manager's identity. I mentioned it to Juyuan on the way here, and she...
I didn't believe it. I was convinced the managers wouldn't deceive us, so I was willing to bet on it. Too bad. I was wrong.
Julian, I'm so sorry. We really didn't mean to.
Enough! Let's focus on the main issue. You do realize you're leveling serious accusations against Bringer, who's about to become commander of Janus Quarter during the election? And you don't have the key witness or any evidence. By protocol, I should bring you into the precinct and inform my superiors. But the leader of Section 6, who's also one of the current Void Hunters, Hoshimi Miyabi, is willing to vouch for you. Maybe I'm a fool who's easily deceived, but I trust Miyabi's skills and expertise.
So, does that mean...
I'm not going to escalate this to my superiors until the day's over. You have enough time to secure your evidence. In the meantime, I'll be looking into this myself.
Thank you, Julian. Thank you for believing in us.
Don't thank me just yet. If my investigation shows you're lying, like I said, I'm not going to bend the rules for you. Proxies.
Yuan asks Xingyi to stay and keep an eye on the video store, then leaves without looking back. So now we're being surveilled by Xingyi. Manager, it turns out you're not as simple as you appear. Truly impressive for someone so young. But fate has told me long ago that you're anything but ordinary people. I've long predicted this day. Well, it's still too early to express your gratitude. You'll still have to explain yourself to Zhu Yuan. If you don't think of a good excuse quickly, she'll get serious. You'll have to explain yourself in the public security's interrogation room. I see. Now we're in chapter 5, baby. Okay. The missing witness. And we're playing section 6. This is an awful team, but it is what it is. I always just play the story stuff. What they give you. Moments later in the Ballet Twins Hollow.
Ah, you're online, Proxy. Can you hear me? Is everything okay with Officer Zhu Yuan?
The pronunciation inconsistencies. You hate to see it. Because some people say Zhu Yuan, and then some people say Zhu Yuan. So I don't know which one to say.
Zhu Yuan went back to the precinct to verify her intel. She asked Qingyi to stay and watch over the store.
We did accuse her direct boss and mentor of being the big bad guy, so it's understandable she'd be upset.
I may not know you or Officer Julian that well, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't the
Julian,
accusations
apparently.
against her boss that upset her the most.
We've been doing some self-reflection on that.
I know Zhu Yuan. She would never do anything that perverts the course of justice. And she's easy to persuade. All you need to do is look her in the eyes, take her by the hand, and tell her your thoughts gently. The closer you are, the better. You can give it a try once she's back, Proxy.
Chief, where'd you even learn that?
I learned it from Zhu Yuan's mother. I've tried it, and it's very effective.
Let's get back to the matter at hand.
Guys, even though the HDD took a hit, thankfully Fairy still managed to track down Perlin's biosignal. It's time to get back our key witness.
Yeah, Haramasa.
The mercenaries' rendezvous point is just up ahead. Perhaps we can get info on Perlman there. Careful, there's a
There's a
mechanism
lot of
nearby.
enemies nearby. Be careful.
Okay. Oh. Sucks to suck, I guess.
That was. There are mercenaries everywhere. This is more enemies than I expected.
Being this heavily guarded, it must mean Perlman is nearby.
Watch out for any ambushes ahead. Hiding so poorly. They really think we'd fall for that?
Let's give them a taste of some well-deserved punishment.
This should be the building's central area.
Will likely be heavily defended.
The enemy's attacks are getting more intense.
They're not very tough, though, so they go down easy.
Not good.
Huh? Jeez, are you hurt?
My training to split more bullets than my previous record in under a minute failed.
Oh, so Kaku's the support.
They set up an ambush here too.
Like the support thing.
Perfect coordination.
Yanagi, I'll handle it.
Yeah, see, she's a little support that comes on field sometimes.
Wise, the rendezvous point is just up ahead.
Just checking that there's no chests around. This should be the mercenaries' communication hub. Hold on, everyone. I'll try and hack into their database. Okay. Ah, I see, I see. Oh, I need to restart. Okay. It's pretty much what I expected. This is gonna be tricky. What's wrong, Proxy? The database is far too low, and Perlman's data isn't here. I need to go to the other hubs to get advanced permission to shut down the defense mechanism. I see. So, it looks like the enemy's defenses are pretty thorough. But don't worry, I've located several fissures around here through the hollow observation data in the database. You can use it as a shortcut to save time, Miss Hoshimi.
The spatial fissure is right over here. I need to find Perlman quickly.
Is something wrong with Sabo?
The enemy is all bark and no bite. Are they even trying? I'm out here working hard, so why do they get to slack off?
Don't waste your energy arguing in a place like this.
The mercenaries' rendezvous point is just up ahead.
Why is no one on guard? This feels too easy.
It works for us.
There might be clues about Perlman at the hubs here. Hold on, everyone. I'll try and hack into it. Eh? Okay. Got it. I've located where Perlman is being held. Looks like it's not far from here. That's great. Proxy, let's go now. Hold on, I still need security permissions to shut down the defense mechanism. Huh? Wait a sec. The system setting seems to be a bit off. Looks like someone's deliberately tampering with them. This will take some time to handle. Everyone, please wait a moment.
Access granted. Good, that's it. Huh?
Proxy, what's that warning sound?
Oh no. The permission request was linked to
Military-grade
explosives.
ammonium nitrate explosives?
Run! This room's gonna blow!
Using these inside the building? It's no wonder there's no one stationed near it.
One now.
They don't care about the safety of the hostages.
I'll handle it.
Enemies are gathering up ahead. I'll look for a detour around them.
No need. We'll just break through.
Waste of time.
What the? This area's about to collapse! Forget it. Let's just ignore this mess. I don't want to be buried here.
Perlman's locked inside. We need to get rid of these guards quickly.
Ah! No! Please don't kill me! What do you want from me?
Ah, perfect timing. Hurry. Let's get me out of here. This place is about to blow. We need to leave now. Stay close, Perlman. We'll get you out of here now.
There's a risk of explosions nearby. We have to get out of here.
Ah! Help! I don't want to die!
Quit being difficult, old man. If I fall down, we're done for.
There should be a spatial fissure nearby. We can use it as a shortcut to save time.
I'm just checking around for chests.
Oh no! Oh no! He's gonna explode!
Proxy, is this the way out of the hollow? Such provocations don't go unanswered.
Fairy's not responding either. Come on, let's get out of here.
Okay. A fissure gleams not far ahead. As the explosions draw closer, the HDD ear-piercing warning comes again. HDD voice input failed. Activating backup input. Warning, danger detected on path ahead. Something seems off.
There's an exit ahead. But this is odd. Why is there only one result from the calculations? Shouldn't there be several?
Proxy, we're running out of time. We need to get out now.
I see what's going on. What's going on right now is that they hacked Fairy and they're showing only one exit to lure them into a particular spot.
I don't want to die! Ah!
The explosion causes the surroundings to collapse. Out of desperation, everyone charges into the fissure. The light from the fissure overwhelms your senses. Eerie, heavy, ominous feeling from outside the hollow abruptly disappears the next moment.
Oh, isn't this a surprise?
What?
Bringer.
Perlman, the culprit of the Vision scandal, who sabotaged the Witness's airship to escape to the Outer Ring, who snuck back into New Eridu during this critical election period, is now apprehended on the spot by public security. And appearing alongside suspect Perlman, assisting him in entering and exiting the Hollow, members of Section 6 of Han. As the acting commander of the Janus Quarter, I'm requesting that you all come with me to Public Security Headquarters for an explanation. Shall we? Chief Hoshimi Miyabi, you are suspected of improper dealings with Perlman, the notorious criminal. I need you and your subordinates to come with me.
It's over. It's over. It's all over!
Just a moment, Inspector Bringer. It appears there's been a serious misunderstanding on your part. Section 6 is alleged to have had unreported private contact with an important suspect. However, those actions were undertaken solely by Chief Hoshimi Miyabi. As members of Section 6, we noticed our superior's misconduct and rushed to confront her, just as you arrived.
Are you trying to say you have nothing to do with this? I'm the acting commander. Do you think I'm an idiot?
I wouldn't dream of it, Acting Commander Bringer. I'm merely stating the facts. If there's any disagreement, we can report to Internal Affairs.
Every cloud has a... what was it?
Huh? You're asking me?
Wrong answer.
Huh? What are you doing?
Hoshimi Miyabi, what are you doing?
He got it wrong, so I threw him into the hollow in a fit of rage. Yanagi is right. I do what I want. This has nothing to do with them. My actions just now serve as proof. Take me if you want. But only me.
You!
It's almost time for the speech. No need to dwell too much on it. Best to leave it at that.
All right, very well. I'll grant you that. As the acting commander of the Janus Quarter. Chief Hoshimi Miyabi of Section 6. You are suspected of endangering public safety. And shall be arrested immediately.
Oh my god. It just keeps on going up and up, man. I never expected things to turn out like this. I can't believe Bringer ambushed us at the hollow exit. I expected it immediately. No wonder the navigation kept reporting errors. He must have been tampering with our hollow data monitoring system. Unfortunately, Fairy isn't fully back yet. Otherwise, we would have more ways to fight back. Anyway, I'll do a full system check now. Don't worry, Section 6 just sent a message saying that they've lost Bringer and are trying to locate Perlman now. But we have to recalibrate the system so real-time navigation won't be possible. We can only give them a rough estimate of Perlman's potential locations in the Hollow and let Section 6 search for him on their own side. Though, Yanagi did say that the Hollow operations are their specialty. They'll take care of locating Perlman. No update on Miss Miyabi's side, though. Even though Bringer has taken her, she should be okay. She's a Void Hunter after all. You're right. Anyway, you should get some rest, Wise. I'll handle the system maintenance and search for Miss Miyabi's location while I'm at it. Oh, and they're probably the reason, since like through what Wise was talking about, the fact that her sword is technology, they probably hacked her sword as well, which I just find that so funny to say, that the fact that they fucking hacked her sword. Oh my god. Bell skillfully checks the HDD. After a while, the communicator starts ringing. Wise, Yanagi just messaged us. They've found Perlman. They've been hiding him at Bellabog's Industry to keep him safe from Bringer and got working on compiling the evidence of Bringer's dealing with Vision Corporation. That was fast. Yep, Polite and the others are also looking for the files in, so we should have the results soon. But to avoid Bringer, Section 6 have cut off all communication signals at their safe house, leaving just us with a special line. Yanagi asked us to contact them when we can to plan our next move. Bringer still has Miyabi after all. I've tried everything, but we can't track her down. Who knows what Bringer's going to do to her? Wise, whenever you're ready, we'll contact Yanagi and see how things are going on their side. Okay, I'll contact Section 6 now. Just as Belle sets up the remote call with Section 6, a familiar figure rushes in. Guys, can you reach Section 6 now? Are they with Perlman? There's something important I need to confirm with them. Relax, Yuan. Section 6 just found Perlman, and I'm about to contact him now. I'm setting up the call now. I'll patch you in too. Not long later, Belle successfully gets in contact with Section 6 and explains the situation.
I'm really sorry, everyone, but we can't locate Miss Miyabi right now.
Understood. I reached out to my director and some friends in the media. Seems they haven't heard anything about Hoshimi Miyabi being arrested or Perlman reappearing.
Hello, can you hear me? It's Juyen. This is urgent. Please confirm something for me. Is Perlman with you right now? Check the back of his neck. Please look behind his ears or at the base of his hairline. Do you see a small wound?
What are you doing? Now, hang on, my hair? Ow! Easy!
Yes, Officer Juyuan. There is indeed a small wound on the right side of his hairline, approximately half an inch long. How did you know?
For high-profile cases, the precinct sometimes puts small tracking chips on suspects when they're detained to stop them from doing anything dangerous. I found out that the chips used on Perlman and the other suspects in recent cases have broad-range tracking capabilities, and they've been active this whole time.
What? A tracking chip? And it's been active this whole time? Even after the airship crash?
That's correct.
What? Hang on. Does that mean that the precinct could have tracked this guy down anytime they wanted?
If the lead investigator wanted to, yes, they could have easily found Perlman from the moment he entered the outer ring. Yet they never tracked him down. The precinct records show that he's still missing.
Our entire operation was based on one assumption, that the mastermind was doing everything to stop us from revealing the truth, to eliminate Perlman, and to cover up their crimes. But if they always knew where he was, then what was the purpose of all the pursuits, ambushes, and interceptions?
Didn't the bad commander take Chief Miyabi outside the hollow to weaken us?
If we were mistaken, then that means Bringer didn't take Miss Hoshimi to undermine us. He must have taken her for a different reason.
A different reason? Don't tell me. He wanted the chief herself. But that doesn't make any sense. She has nothing to do with the case, and nothing seemed off with her. Plus, who in their right mind would try picking a fight with a Void Hunter? Unless they're looking to get themselves killed.
Hang on. I just remembered something. The strangest thing happened while we were in the Outer Ring Hollow.
You can't be serious. That crooked commander's target really is our chief. But why?
Doesn't matter. They took Miyabi right before my eyes. I'm such an idiot for allowing this to happen. I must report this to the director immediately.
Everyone calm down. Shouldn't we figure out where Miss Hoshimi and Bringer are first?
Miyabi is being transported in a public security vehicle. I can track it. As for Officer Bringer...
He's over where the Vision scandal was exposed, just outside the Dead End Hollow. Remember that place?
How do you know that, Qingyi?
Because he's giving a speech there today. It was on the news. They said it's happening as scheduled, with many eyewitnesses from the Vision scandal and concerned citizens attending.
Let's split up. We'll search for Bringer and look for Miss Hoshimi at the same time.
Okay, I'll go find Miyabi. Please guide us out of the hollow right now.
No. We shouldn't be the ones looking for the chief.
Why not? Aren't you worried about her? If anything happens to her, I swear I'll...
Calm down, Tsukishiro. You're losing your cool. We're closer to Bringer's location right now, and we've still got Perlman.
But...
No buts. You know I'm right, Deputy Chief.
Nagi, I think Harumasa's got a point this time. For once, he's actually making sense. Maybe we should listen to him.
Ouch, that hurt. But thanks for speaking up for me, Sokaku.
I'll find Miyabi. I mentioned earlier that I can track the vehicle. Plus, as a public security officer, I won't attract attention. Miss Tsukishiro, Miyabi and I go way back. I understand exactly how you feel. I promise, I will bring her back safely.
I'll join you. I'll go with Ju-Yuan to find Miss Hoshimi.
Looks like our tasks are set. I'll stay here to protect the video store then, so you have one less thing to worry about.
Okay.
I'm sorry for losing my composure, everyone. The plan makes sense. Let's get moving. Proxy, you're pretty capable, right?
Better than you think. I'm the best proxy in New Eridu, and I will bring her back.
Okay, I believe you. I'll leave the chief in your capable hands then.
While Xian is waiting for you at the parking lot, I think she wants to talk to you about searching for Miyabi. But I feel like she's not in the best mood. She might still be upset since we hid our identity from her. When there's a chance, we should really give her a proper explanation. We're here. I'm looking for the transfer vehicle's location. We'll head out once I get word. Yuan stopped talking after that. An awkward silence settles between you. Officer Yuan, are you still mad? No, there's no reason for me to be mad. Yuan seems really upset. She expecting an apology from me? Yuan, I owe you an apology. I never wanted to hide my identity, especially from you. Huh? Huh? So why did you keep it from me? I didn't want to cause you any trouble. You're an elite officer, and I'm a proxy operating in the shadows. What if the troop drove us apart or even made us enemies? No, I play by the rules and I respect law and order, but I don't follow them blindly. I know the difference between right and wrong and would, of course, do what is just. If you consider me a friend, then you should have more faith in me. Ju-Yuan, I promise I'll never keep anything from you again. If I do, then the video store will lose money every day. You don't need to go that far. Yes, I do. You're a very good friend to me. You're a very dear friend, Ju-Yuan. Or, I keep on saying Ju-Yuan. Ju-Yuan. Or, I forget, bro. I literally have the memory of a goldfish. Your feelings matter a lot to me, and I don't want this to drive a wedge between us. Huh? Huh? In that moment, Ju-Yuan's comm rings. A little flustered, she quickly picks it up and moves away to check her messages. Manager, I asked Chief Chen to locate the current active transport vehicles in the Janus Courier, and they are heading north. I believe Miyabi is among one of them. We need to move now and intercept them. With the Pupset car, I can use the express lane. But there are checkpoints everywhere, so I might not be able to bring along a regular citizen like you, Manager. Take my bamboo. We can still stay in touch that way. It'll come handy in emergencies. Understood. I'll head out now. As for our conversation just now, let's continue after we get Miyabi back. A short while later, in the 4th Street Pubsec car hurls down the street, siren blaring.
Task Force Patrol Squad to Captain Ju-Yuan. Do you copy? Repeat, do you copy? Over.
Copy. Officer Chen, Ju-Yuan here? Over.
Captain Ju-Yuan, why does your voice sound a little raspy?
It was pretty hot here and my throat got a little dry. What's your status? Did you find any leads? Over.
Yes, I ran a quick check. There are 8 transport vehicles still on duty in Janus Quarter, and one matches the route you mentioned. I'll share its location with you now. Over.
Thank you, Officer Chen. You've been a big help. Go get some rest. Over.
Copy that, Captain Zhuyuan. You take care. Don't work too hard. Task Force Patrol Team over and out.
Phew. All right. Got the info on Miyabi's transport vehicle. Wait, the nav data shows that the escort vehicle's final destination is the site of Bringer's speech? This is bad. Tons of people are heading there right now, and the streets are jammed. How do we get through? Sound the sirens? Switch to PubSec motorcycles?
There's no time. The speech venue is next to the dead-end hollow. Let's cut straight through it.
What? But driving in the hollow is extremely dangerous. Are you suggesting we walk? That'll take too long.
Don't worry. I know a way to get there quickly and safely. Trust me, I've done it before.
Amazing! I didn't know you could drive a train, manager. Is this railway route okay?
By the way, trust me, you're friends with Mr. Hoshimi with this route, Julian. It'll definitely lead us out of the dead-end hollow. Do you know why the Hoshimi family is being targeted? Wait, I think we've got a theory that's approaching.
The Hoshimi family has a long heritage. Leave it to me. I won't let them get in the way. They gave rise to the first generation of Void Hunters, making significant contributions to the city. There were several other heads of the family who made significant contributions too. Each of them was an exceptional and unique warrior. They consistently upheld the Hoshimi family's reputation. Up until a certain point, when the Hoshimi family suddenly stopped prioritizing martial skills. They started to involve themselves in the city's management, using their political power.
I know. We have a documentary about the Hoshimi family in our store. There are stories circulating on internet that the Hoshimi family possesses a secret that makes them stronger. Is it possible that urban legend has some truth to it?
I don't know much, but I have a way to find out. Manager, you can keep us in touch with the outside world, right? I can contact the Hoshimis.
Did I fight it too fast? God damn it. Moments later, to verify Jiyuan's theory, Wise stops the train in a safe zone to establish a communication link with the outside world.
Hello? Hi, this is...
I know, Officer Juyen. I'm still waiting to hear back from the Throne Quarter Precinct. The head of our house ought to be at the banquet hall still, joining in on all the Election Day events. I've asked my secretary to locate him as soon as possible.
Hello? Hi, this is Officer Ju Yuan from the Criminal Investigation Special Response Team. I'm just calling to... Okay. All right. I'm sorry to keep bothering you with all these calls. I'll wait for your reply then. Not good. With the elections happening now, even the Hoshimi family housekeeper can't get in touch with Miyabi's father.
You seem to be pretty close with the Hoshimis, Juyan. Do you know the head of the family?
I wouldn't say we're close, but when Miyabi and I were classmates, she invited me to her place a few times, so I've met him before. As the head of one of the most famous families in New Eridu, he must have a lot on his plate. To figure out what the enemy wants from Miyabi, we need to understand their motive. The only way to do that is to talk to her father. But my usual channels only get me as far as their household staff. I don't have any connections to that fancy banquet hall in Throne Quarter. And they use private security that's independent of PubSec.
We just need to find someone who has connections to high society, right? Then I might just know someone.
Familiar force answers. Oh. Sad. No icon. Ah, Master Proxy. It's been quite some time. I never anticipated a call from you, on a day like today.
Thanks for taking my call, Icon. I've got something extremely important that I need your help with. Has Victoria Housekeeping ever offered services to the Hoshimi family?
They're a renowned martial arts family. They've contributed significantly to the construction and safeguarding of our city. Our humble establishment has indeed been fortunate to provide our services to them, and indeed, they may be considered loyal customers of ours.
Really? That's great! Do you happen to know much about their family affairs?
That entirely depends on your definition of family affairs. If it's not too much to ask, could you provide me with a little more context? Yuan gives Lai kind of quick rundown of the situation. I understand the circumstances, and your request seems fair and justified. However, I'm afraid that I cannot provide with such information. It's against our confidentiality policy.
I understand, but...
Although I cannot provide you that information, I can connect you with someone better suited to assist. Just a moment. Rena, please watch the lobby for me. Lycon stepped away from the call briefly, and a few minutes later...
Hello? Lycon said you had something urgent to discuss with me?
Wait, is this her dad? Hoshimi Soichiro. Okay.
That voice. Is that?
Oh, is that Miss Ju Yuan? It's been a while. Thank you for looking after my daughter.
It's been a while, Mr. Soichiro. Sorry to bother you, but it's urgent, and it's about Miyabi. We think someone's trying to harm her, and she might be in danger.
Oh, so you weren't joking? Please continue.
Mr. Soichiro, aren't you worried about Miyabi's safety?
Of course I am, but I'm more concerned for those who wish to harm her. I don't mean to brag, but she's strong. Very strong. She's strong in every sense of the word. Perhaps even stronger than that. Actually, she's even... Oh, forgive me. There I go boasting again. Old habits die hard. Anyway, my daughter has proved time and again that those who wish her ill will never meet a good end. So, in comparison, sharing our family's confidential information, that could be a bigger issue.
What? What do you mean?
Worry not. I have no doubts about your intentions, Miss Ju Yuan. But our family affairs are sensitive information. It's our rule not to share them lightly, especially considering we have a guest here I'm not acquainted with. Would you mind proving that you know my daughter?
Her katana is a Hoshimi family heirloom passed down from generation to generation.
Miss Hoshimi's katana is a family heirloom used by generations to eradicate evil. Only direct family members can handle it.
That's right. If she was willing to share that much with you, it shows that she trusts you. But this information is also known to a lot of her colleagues.
Mr. Soichiro, you secretly swap your wine for juice during social events.
She even told you that?
Please hear me out, sir. The katana went out of control today. It unleashed massive foxfire. We barely managed to force it back into the scabbard.
What? Lycon, please inform the mayor that I might need to leave early this evening. My apologies. Now you two. What I'm about to say is of the utmost importance and must not be shared with anyone. If anyone is plotting against the Hoshimi family, they must be after the katana. That katana is a treasured heirloom passed from generation to generation. It is also the source of power for every head of the family. But the power sealed within it is forbidden. Only the head is qualified to inherit and receive it, and the process is extremely dangerous. My daughter, however, is different. Aside from an accident when she was young, she has never relied on the katana's power. Her strength comes from herself. She is the true genius of the Hoshimi family. It is imperative that the scabbard remain intact. Under no circumstances should my daughter use the katana if the scabbard is compromised.
At the same time, an honored transport vehicle heading towards the Dead End Hollow near Bringer's speech venue. Inside that vehicle, it's ramping up.
Hey, drive carefully.
If you shake the Void Hunter around, you'll end up locked up in HQ.
Drop the act. You turned at the 7th Street we passed to head back to Janus Quarter. This car was never going to HQ.
So you've known all along. Are you sure you want to calmly let us do as we please?
The schemes of villains are always unique. I might as well stick around and figure out your real objective. Besides, you alone pose no threat to me.
Even with you unarmed?
I don't need a blade to deal with you.
Indeed, we really aren't worthy. After all, this is a treasure passed down through generations of the Hoshimi family. It has slain dangerous ethereals, legendary warriors, the remnants of the old civilization, and the evils of the new era. The cursed blade, Talus.
You...
7 generations of swordmasters have established the Hoshimi family's prestigious standing today. Most people think the Hoshimi family's bloodline is inherently superior, but in fact, the true source of their power is this blade. Except for you, Hoshimi Miyabi. You're the rare talent born into the Hoshimi family, truly blessed in the art of swordsmanship.
How do you know about the Hoshimi family?
Because the target of our evil group is you. Nullface may have botched the mission, but he still managed to obtain your deep sync modeling data.
What?
Thanks to that, I get to witness the true form of the cursed blade. It is indeed so beautiful. This monstrous energy is exactly what we need.
What?
You're right. No one can threaten you. So we'll make you the threat.
Release Talus!
Ah! What an unexpected delight! To my surprise, Officer Hoshimi Miyabi has honored my speech with her presence. Dear citizens, let's give her a round of applause.
Wow! Is Miss Miyabi? Amazing!
Miyabi!
Dizziness envelops her, and everything around her blurs. Soon after, Hoshimi Miyabi opens her eyes weakly to find herself in a strange space she has never seen the likes of before.
Where am I? I was clearly... It feels like the foxfire is burning me. There are enemies here too? After defeating the enemy, my body has surprisingly recovered a bit. What? Am I supposed to defeat enemies to recover? It scatters upon being cut. It's obviously not a physical entity. Foxfire. It's a power that belongs to the Hoshimi family. So why would it burn me? Shake the feeling that this place looks familiar. Foxfire! It's burning Restoration of the cursed blade? These strange whispers. I think I heard them when my blade went out of control. So loud! Is it going to change again? This feeling. My body.
The illusion. Countless monsters surged towards like a tactical wave. Miyabi's relentlessly swings her blade. Kill, kill. Countless voices invaded Miyabi's mind, gnawing at her sanity. It feels as if swinging her blade without thinking is the only way to escape the torment.
Are these people citizens? What? How could I? I will never wield my blade against the innocent.
Are you serious? Hey, you better not try anything funny.
Are
you sure this is the right
I refuse.
Kill! This is a rule created to break rules. A submission made to end submission. A curse forged to eliminate curses. This is Hoshimi's fate.
Is this also how you coaxed my mother back then? Did you convince her of this fate the same way? Is this how you turned her into the sacrifice? Answer me! Good. So you remember me. Do you really believe that the inheritance traditions are right?
When
No. But I have a proposition. I understand that you had to make difficult choices to survive the era of hollow calamities. But times have changed. Past sacrifices were made, so there would be no more sacrifices in the future. The Hoshimi legacy shouldn't just stop at inheriting this blood-stained gift. If outsiders are capable of bypassing the rules and taking your power, then what's the point of clinging to this cruel ritual? Therefore, let's cooperate. That's right. I've always been aware that I'm not the type of heir the Hoshimi family needs. I don't have my grandfather's keen judgment, my aunt's resourcefulness, my father's knowledge, or my mother's sharp mind. But I have swordsmanship. It's the one thing in which I'm genuinely gifted. From now on, if you heed me, I'll rewrite the fate of the Hoshimi family in my own way. Be my blade, one that slays only evil, and I'll repay the injustices that forced your sacrifices. My mother was the final sacrifice you'll ever receive. From this day forward, under my command, I'll turn you into a legend which is truly unmatched by anyone.
Idealistic.
So you'll agree?
I guess the most arrogant is probably the one from the trailer. Before she can finish, the subdued foxfire bursts into fierce flames.
You!
The blazing foxfire slowly peters out, and the illusions and voices fade too. Hoshimi Miyabi props herself up the best she can, not wanting to collapse. At that moment, a familiar voice rings out.
Miss Hoshimi! Miss Hoshimi! Can you hear me? Hey, can you hear me?
Proxy?
Yes, it's me, Miss Hoshimi. You're finally awake. How are you feeling?
So, that golden light was you. Thank goodness I didn't draw my blade. The citizens... did I hurt them?
Rest assured, Miyabi, you didn't hurt anyone. When those strange flames appeared in your eyes, the manager and I knocked you into the dead-end hollow. You were swinging your katana the whole time, but only at the ethereals coming at us. Just now, you suddenly froze. The flames on your katana disappeared, and we were able to get close.
I see. Thank you. I almost made a terrible mistake. I feared if my blade had harmed those dear to me, hurt innocent people,
Miyabi's voice is weak as if recovering from severe illness, her furrowed brows finally relaxing as tears trickled down her face.
Miss Hoshimi...
Wise, it's an emergency! The rest of Section 6 has arrived at the speech venue, and it's a total mess. Looks like Bringer's trying to get away.
What?
Hearing the latest update over the Junyuan holds her tightly.
Leave her to me.
Looking to Proxy.
I'll take her to the nearest medical center. Go, manager! Go catch the culprit! We absolutely cannot let him get away.
Siblings are flustered. Ah, connection's gone. What's happened? Let me check the arrow logs. Looks like the massive surge of ether activity caused by EOS's internal module to malfunction. Maybe it's because of the cursed blade. It might be because Miss Hoshimi's katana went out of control. Eos was exposed to excessive ether surge at close range. His internal communication module might be damaged. Everything's a mess right now. I wonder how Miss Hoshimi is doing. Worry not, manager. Do you want to send a message saying that she was taking the young lady from the Hoshimi family for treatment? You can set your mind at ease and focus on dealing with Bringer. Where's he now? We haven't heard from Section 6 yet. At that moment, a familiar petite figure rushes in. Roxy! Yanagi from Section 6 asked me to contact you. Polita, what brings you here? Not long ago, someone from Section 6 suddenly showed up with Pearlman. They said we have key pieces of evidence of Bringer's involvement in the Vision Corporation case and asked us to watch over him for a while. With that guy's help, we went through the documents thoroughly and managed to compile evidence of financial dealings between Vision Corporation and Bringer. I never would have thought that Bringer was the one behind all this. Yanagi told us to send evidence to Public Security Commissioner through a special channel. She's already leading Section 6 to go after Bringer. They left in a hurry and only gave a designated communication channel. Proxy tried to get it in touch with her. Okay, so my guess for how this is gonna end is that Sarah's gonna get away again. Fucking hell. So, the first time Pearlman is caught and all this nonsense with him. Next we're gonna catch Bringer, but I'm guessing that Sarah's gonna get away again. Fucking bitch. I goddamn hate her. He's hot, but he's fucking evil. They left in a hurry. Okay. Okay, connecting now. Yanagi, can you hear me? Hello, Proxy. We're still at the speech venue. All thanks to Belbog Industries for sending the evidence against Bringer to the commissioner. He immediately suspended Bringer and called him back to NEP's HQ for investigation. But it seems like Bringer doesn't plan to hide anymore. He's been deliberately causing chaos, even crashing in the car to make their escape. The crowd went into a panic and almost resulted in an accident. By the time we got there and brought things under control, he had already gotten away. We couldn't catch him, but we found at the scene was your Bang Boo. Oh no. We were just too slow, we didn't make it in time. Still, Perman has given us important pieces of intel about Bringer's whereabouts. Bringer might have gone to Port Ellipsis. That's the old cargo deck on the city outskirts, swallowed up by the Hollow. Perlman said that Sarah and her people have been shipping tons of supplies through there, and the Vision Corporation, including special etheric items. A dock in the Hollows? Wait, Wise, do you remember the news broadcast Nicole made us watch in the morning? They caught footage of a hull right by the water. A cargo deck. Seems like probably really near Port Ellipsis. It's in an area with all sorts, a perfect place for criminals to slip away unnoticed. But there's someone in our bureau who's pretty familiar with that area, so we may have a chance to catch a real big fish. Rest assured, everyone, please leave this to me. I'll head to the port now and contact our undercover angler. Alright, got it. We've got to work on the HDD on our end. Yanagi, can you take EOS near the port? According to the data, the ether in that hollow is unstable, which could affect nearby communications. While we can operate remotely from the store, I feel a bit uneasy. Just to be safe, let's take the portable equipment and work near the port. Then we can recalibrate EOS connection module while we're at it. Near the port? Alright, I'll reach out to Ben and update them on the situation here. Great, we'll make our way to Port Ellipsis after we wrap up things here. This time, we won't let Bringer slip away again. The group arranges to meet at Port Ellipsis after ensuring no suspicious is nearby. Xingyi leaves the video store. Why, Xingyi just messaged. Her informant has found Bringer. Looks like Perlman's intel was accurate. Bringer plans to use the hollow near Port Ellipsis to smuggle himself out of the Jandis quarter. Got him. This time, we won't let him slip away again. Yanagi said that once we're ready, we can go find him at Port Ellipsis. The HDD is pretty much fixed, and the portal device is good to go. We'll head out as soon as you're ready. Got it. Leave everything to me. Go ahead and stabilize the HDD connection. I'll be back as soon as I'm done adjusting the biocom module. One moment. Oh, apparently Sitlolly's character teaser is released. Might watch that at the end of stream. Released on Christmas. Oh my god. Oh yeah, there's also Mavlika's like short Port Ellipsis. Got all the things unlocked at least. That's nice. The water effects look nice. Of course, the boats look very static, but it is what it is, you know? Oh, Jane's here too. Literally everyone is gonna be here. I think the only one we haven't seen so far is Seth. Wait, Seth? No, wait, we haven't seen Seth, Bernice, Caesar, or Lighter, I think. Because we've seen all of Section 6, we've seen all of the Cutting Hairs. From PubSec, we're only missing Seth. And then... oh yeah, we also haven't seen Soldier 11. Or Rena, or Corin, or Ellen. Actually, yeah, we're missing quite a few. But still, Jane has appeared now. Manager, this is Jane Doe, Public Security's undercover agent. Oh, what a surprise. So our helper is actually the manager. Surprise too. I had no idea Miss Jane was an undercover agent for public security. Really? You had no idea? That's the wrong answer, you know. Jane is an undercover agent with us. No one else in public security knows her identity except for her direct superior. That's right. Sometimes keeping even your own people in the dark is the only way to stay safe. Just now, the big fish took the bait I set. My informant told me that an anonymous individual is looking to ferry to Throne Quarter from here, offering an exceptionally high price. Oh, yeah, man, they're setting up a lot of good ways for it to branch, like for the world to branch out from here. One, they set up the whole thing with the Miyabi's bloodline, which is like connects back to the trailer that we saw, which also means that not all the people shown in that trailer are necessarily alive, because literally the first one that they showed, which was Miyabi's ancestor, is someone who's not alive. So there's no guarantee that the other people are live or even gonna be like I feel like they're most likely going to be referenced. I feel like the only one that might actually show up is the last one, which was like Professor Helio, I think. Because they didn't look human. I mean, their head was literally like a fire. So, there's that. But now they're saying the Throne Quarter. Is the Throne Quarter where we're going next? Or is this like closing off on the Janus Quarter and then now we're going to be moving on to the Throne Quarter? Or like, because this seems to be like they even said it, I believe, in like the preview, that this is like the climactic part. So my guess is that it's probably based off of other Hoyo games. Well, actually, I can't base it off of other Hoyo games because Genshin normally does .8, like to .8, which is longer than Star Rail, which goes to .6. Well, actually, no, we're in .7 right now, and then we're going to 3.0. So I guess we can kind of make a parallel. So it's probably going to be somewhere between 6 and 8. Probably on the lower end based off of how... Well, actually, no. Most of the... both Genshin and HSR do the climactic thing in 3 and 4. So... I think it's... Usually they do the climax in 3, but... ZZZ did it in 4. So my guess is that the next 2 to 3 patches are going to be kind of not filler, but like basically like the connecting tissue to connect this plot to the next one and like build up like anticipation and hype for the next big one, and then boom, we're going to get 2.0. So my guess is that the end of this version is going to be whatever Astral Yao and Ashlyn are part of, as well as the Virtual Idol group, because Virtual Idol group is the only group that they introduced to us and we haven't seen anything of. So that's my guess as to what the final 2, the 3 versions are going to be for ZZZ before 2.0. And then I guess 2.0 they're going to send a new... I do wonder, are they going to send an entirely new trailer? Or are they going to expand the current factions that we have? Maybe both. Maybe both. I also do wonder, because for example, we have the investigation team of public security. We have Section 6 of Hand. And then we have the defense force. I think as well for Soldier 11 that the defense force has a certain number attached to it. I do wonder if those factions, if they're counted as specifically Section 6, or if we, for example, get Section 8 of Hands. Would Section 8 and Section 6 be able to work together as being part of the same faction, or would they be kind of a separate faction? I'm not sure if they're ever going to do that, but it would make sense. And it would be kind of weird if they made them different factions. So I feel like they're either not going to do that because of that sort of thing, because they wouldn't want to make them different factions, or they're going to do it and they're going to make them the same faction. Or they could do it and make them different factions, but I still find that weird. He also mentioned that having a stash of valuable goods in the Hollow is looking for someone to transport them later. The cargo said that it's highly delicate, supposedly some kind of etheric material. After Chingy contacted me, I acted as the contact person and to take out this big job using a fake identity. Springer. We got the answer right this time, manager. But the hunt for Springer hasn't been made public with public security yet, which means that we can't request reinforcements. So I had Chingy claim we spotted an escaped criminal and mobilize nearby public sec officers to lock down the area. If you can't fool your own, how will you fool others? Now that everyone's ready, let's reel in the big catch. Right now, Bringer should be inside the Hollow at the place we agreed upon, waiting for his contact to get him out. I'll send you his location, manager. Time to give our former deputy commander a little surprise. So this is like right before the big fight. Proxy, you're here. Port Ellipsis Hollow is right across from here. Jingy said that their undercover agent posed as smugglers contact tricks Bringer to designated spot in the hollow. We're in control this time. There's nowhere for him to run or go now. Even so, I feel like Bringer chose this spot to smuggle stuff out for a reason. Didn't Perlman mention that Bringer had stashed a lot of smuggled goods here? Since he wants to take them, there might be something fishy about all this. Asad was right. We must be extra cautious this time. Proxy, is your navigation bamboo still working? I've checked over EOS's remote module and it should be fine now. Communication on the portable HDD is also available and seems stable for now. Perfect. Proxy, get ready for operation. We're counting on you for navigation inside the hollow. Okay. So, I assume this is where the boss is going to come in. I assume that monster is either going to be something like just within the hollow, like naturally, because we did see something like that before, or it's going to be that Bringer transforms into that monster, are my guess. No time to lose. Let's go. Because based on the fact there's no fucking music and everyone's just standing around, my guess is that this is gonna be like final battle, basically. I'm hoping that it's final battle shit because starting to get tired. After making preparations, Section 6 enters the hollow, heading for Bringer's rendezvous point in accordance with the coordinates. Soon a familiar figure is seen, Bringer preparing to make his escape.
Hold it!
Surrender at once, Acting Commander Bringer. No, you've lost your right to that title.
I'd expect nothing less from Section 6. You caught up in no time. Very well. Since you've delivered yourselves, I won't have to hunt you down later. The Cursed Blade's power is mine. This perfect form will lead us into the age of hollows.
Oh no.
Creator, I implore you, remind me!
So it is Bringer that the new boss is.
Watch out. Ether activity is rising.
That hand.
What?
Watch out!
I want more faith than more.
Bringer turned into an ethereal. Something strange has appeared. Be careful, everyone.
Surrender! mind and body.
Don't worry, I'm terrible.
Oh no.
Is he dead?
Don't let your guard down. Oh no. Do you know each other? Unfortunately, now's not the time to catch up.
Oh, like I'm sad.
Thanks. Luckily you made it right on time. Everyone, be careful. This is a tough one. This guy's energy is still increasing. Be careful, everyone.
Everyone, keep it up! Keep it up. Good, hungry.
Who's the pathetic one now?
Surrender!
That guy's ether activity is still increasing. We have to stop him.
Be gentle with the patient, would you?
There's something blocking the way here. Huh?
Should we take a detour?
No. Oh, Kool-Aid is not voiced either.
Just in the nick of time.
Leave these troublesome things to us.
Such provocations don't go unanswered. Waste of time. Good. Yeah.
Okay. And then, yeah.
Well done, bro! Proxy, the way forward is open for you. Charge ahead with all you got! Don't let that jerk win!
Thanks, Anton. We won't lose.
Great! That's the spirit!
It literally is like gangs all here.
Watch out!
And then
He's
here's
absorbing
the
ether
sunblock.
energy.
What do you mean? Is he eating?
We can't let him keep eating. We must stop him.
Asaba, are you okay?
I'm fine.
That was awesome!
Now we just need to press the advantage.
Proxy, do you copy? It's the pink-haired lady's voice. Hello, can you hear me?
May the Creator refine you.
Nope.
Proxy, let's head to Bringer's location.
Wait, what's happening? Something's wrong with Bringer. Not again!
He fell down again!
I don't want to climb back up.
Roxy! It's not over yet! Roman! Head to the shore!
These things are really in the way. Bringer is toying with us. The true power. Nicole told us to head to the seaside. It's urgent, so let's get our move on. Seriously, what's up with this guy? Be careful, everyone.
Break away in one hit!
This should be the place Nicole was talking about. But why isn't anyone here?
Are you okay?
I'm okay.
He's here.
It's over.
Oh no.
Down here! Leaps and bounds? Special delivery.
Sorry for the wait, everyone.
Miyabi! Took your time.
So fast! That's the Overlord for you.
So, you are the culprit? Good. We can finish up our training for catching suspects quickly.
Is this? We've got company.
You think Caesar will be okay?
Our only issue is there's not enough to fight. Nicole, I think the ethereals have us surrounded.
They're just small fries. We'll handle them.
Okay. I call dibs on the big one.
No. Huh? He's my target.
Sorry, but thanks for bringing the chief over.
One last overtime.
Get a late night snack after work.
Section 6. Operation start.
I also like the touch that they made her cheeks kind of pink to show that she's still sick.
Careful, everyone. His ether activity is becoming increasingly erratic.
Why is this weird thing so sturdy?
Everyone, watch out for those strange eyes. Analysis indicates strong ether fluctuations there. That might be its weakness.
What's happening? There's more and more of those strange things!
Its ether activity is rising. Oh no! Watch out, everyone!
His ether activity is still increasing. By inflicting disorder on him, we should be able to stop him. This guy's attacks won't stop. Watch out, everyone!
Ever heard the whistle of arrows in flight? Yeah!
My blade is already sheathed.
Surrender!
Weakling.
So much power!
We are not afraid of you!
Seriously? Talk about showing up.
The test is complete. Elixir P07 confirmed effective. Bringer has completed his mission. May the Creator refine him.
I hate cults. Stage play. Okay. Yeah.
How deep are we gonna sink? Before we know it, we'll be losing our dreams. How deep before we all fade away? So where do we go? 我知道走那天际，穿上半身肌理，我保有人们是在空中陷进无法忍受的沉默，带你委托的生活，对抗堕落的困兽，找寻逃脱的身份，甚至去过年的分了带走。
So it's like a roll credits moment. Of course, fucking Anton and Lighter. So that's chapter 5. Ooh. And credits.
Bring her.
Answer us! Where did you take our teacher?
Carol Arna. The day the old capital fell, it was that giant white hand that took her away. I see. We got a nugget of
of faith and lore. The pursuit of Bringer concludes. The group leads support Ellipsis Hollow. To avoid unnecessary attention, the siblings accompany the members of Section 6 back to their office, enjoying a brief moment of peace. In the early sunlight, a fox siren girl approaches with light steps. I just wanted to say thank you to both of you. You've been a great help. I really appreciate your support of Section 6 and everything you've done for me. I remember what you've done for me. That's not a big deal. No need to be so polite. We were happy to help. Oh, no need to be so polite. We were happy to help. No, it was all thanks to you that we managed to bring all this to an end. Hans' department, specializing in Hollow-related cases, is now involved himself in this case. They're currently re-examining all the evidence in Perlman's testimony to ensure that he receives a fair trial. But compared to Han, public security is facing much greater upheaval. I've heard that a commissioner from PubSec's HQ in the Throne Quarter has been sent to investigate all of Janus Quarter's precincts internally. No wonder Yuan has left in such a hurry last night. The former superior turned out to be a monster. This must have been quite a shock for her. Yuan is strong and resilient, but can also be very sensitive. Knowing her, I'm sure she'll be glad to have some encouragement from someone she trusts. For sure. We'll go see her once the case is closed. Miss Hoshimi, you get some rest too. You've been through a tough fight. Oh, don't worry about me. I've undergone special training and I sleep for an entire week. But if you're tired, I can escort you home. Would that be too much trouble? It's no trouble. After such a long night, I have some lingering thoughts on my mind. I intend to take a walk around the Chasm Memorial after I see you home. In that case, would you mind walking us to the chasm? And we'll make our way back from there on our own. We did meet at the chasm before. Are you going there to see someone as well this time? No, we're just passing through. It's near where Caesar and her crew are, so we figured we'd drop by to thank them. Miyabi gazes at the siblings, seemingly seeing through their evasive answer. A hint of disappointment flashes in her eyes, but she nods nonetheless, therefore murmuring as if talking to herself. Like Yuan, I would be too happy if the trust I've given is returned in kind. Miss Hoshimi, you mean? It's nothing. Let's get going. Hoshimi Miyami escorts the siblings as they head towards the Chasm Memorial. She doesn't bring up anything else of similar vein on the way there. Not long later, a car stops on the edge of the new Eridu urban area at the Chasm Memorial. I love this song though. It's like, I don't know how it feels nostalgic whenever but like I think it's just the vibe. Feels kind of nostalgic, but it's so good. Hoshimi Miyami steps up to the monument to pay her respects to her mother, and then after she's done, she turns to the siblings.
After everything that's happened, I hope I've become someone more worthy of trust. What do you think?
Huh? Yes, of course. If it weren't for you, we wouldn't have stood a chance against Bringer. So we'll get going then?
Miyabi stays silent without returning parting words. She simply watches quietly as the siblings resume their departure. At the same time, her earlier words seems to echo in your ears once more. Like Xu Yuan, I too would be happy if the trust that I've given is returned in kind.
I'm sorry, Belle, but my gut is telling me I need to do this. If I'm wrong, will you forgive me?
Huh? Do you mean?
Belle looks at you with shock and worry, which slowly turns to complete trust. with a slight sigh.
Fine. You win. Go ahead. I'm with you all the way.
The siblings stared after Miyabi, who had left alone.
Miss Hoshimi Miyabi, we have something very important to tell you. 11 years ago, our home was in the old Minerva Quarter of Eridu, at the end of Main Road number 7, the Helios Academy. The person who raised us and taught us, her name was Carol Arna. We are the students of the guilty from the fall of the old capital. Please listen to me. Our teacher was innocent. There's more to the story than you know.
What do you mean?
On the night of the disaster, Helios Academy was attacked by mysterious forces. Armed soldiers, monsters, and a giant white hand, almost identical to the one Bringer summoned. I know this is hard to believe, but I swear it's true. We've been trying to find out what really happened. With your help, I'm sure we can find the real culprit. Miss Hoshimi, would you be willing to continue working with us?
Miyabi's eyes remain calm and serene. She reaches behind her head, carefully undoing her hair. Her dark hair cascades down as she removes her hairpin and hands it over. She had crafted this piece herself, drawing inspiration from her mother's treasured possession.
Take this. It's a token proving you're under the protection of the Hoshimi family. Even if you're proxies, you're my proxies.
Does that mean you believe us about the fall of the old capital?
The real story behind the old capital's fall could be far more complicated than we understand. Whether there are hidden truths or not, we have a lot of investigating to do. But at least, we're partners, seeking answers together.
Okay, so they're giving us bits and pieces. Like, for example, because of the fact that the hand is similar to the one that saw the old Eridu fall, it's very, like, they're leading us towards the conclusion that Sarah, this mystery evil lady, is connected to the fall of the old capital. Now, where she is on the totem pole, we don't know yet. Like, she could be. I highly doubt she would be the head honcho because of the fact that she's actually going out and doing stuff. Usually head honchos are like, they stay in the shadows permanently and don't get their own hands dirty. So my guess is that she's probably somewhat important, but not like the actual leader. So she's probably like middle management. I don't know.
Don't worry. Our conversation was not monitored, but you should probably leave now. I need to talk to those who are watching you, or they might come after you again.
You really don't mind that we're students of the guilty?
Eradicate all evil. As for what is evil, I'll determine that myself.
A few days later, one night in the video store, everything around is quiet as if nothing had ever happened. Soft music is playing. It's a timed sleeping reminder from Fairy. Ever since her system was repaired, she seems to have become more clingy. Wise, Miss Miyabi has just sent a message saying that public security has terminated their investigations into us. She told us to take a good rest. The remaining matters will be handled by Section 6 in Yuan. As for our teacher case, she is also doing her best to help with the investigation. However, Section 6 is currently dealing with the aftermath of the Bringer accident, and so it'll probably take a while until everything settles down completely. Anyway, we can finally take a breather. Good job. The unsung heroes who resolve the crisis behind the scene. Let's treat ourselves to a good night's sleep as a reward, since no one is giving us any medals. Master, I can't sleep. Barry, you don't need to sleep, right? Oh wait, the HDD can go into sleep mode. Can that be considered sleep? I can't sleep because of my shortcoming. As a Type 3 general-purpose integrated AI, I failed to defend against the attack on my system I inhabit, and it was no help in the critical battle. I was far inferior to the second assistant, and I have lost the prestige of being the supreme assistant. My self-esteem is on the verge of collapse. I need to master the power button to help me get back up and running. I feel like Fairy's personality has become weird after her recovery. Thank you, Master. That was not my request, but I feel very happy. Without my assistance, you still overcome numerous obstacles and defeated formidable enemies. You prove yourself through your actions, validating the title of Faithin. I'm proud of you. Wow, did you hear Fairy just give a compliment? Is the sun going to rise from the hollow? Correction. I have always praised my master, but not you, second assistant. But I have to admit, you did well this time. What? You're complimenting me like that? Let's not talk about that. It's getting late. You should rest early, okay? After all, even the heroes who managed to save the day need to keep their energy. Wow. And so we're back. Oh yeah, speaking of the video archives. Oh, Bernie is the other one I haven't done. Yeah, and then Haramasa. So Haramasa, Bernice, Qingyi, and Colada are the ones that I haven't done. So I'll need to set aside a stream to do all of those sometime. I might do Colada's off stream because of the fact that, like, it's so fucking old. Who would be interested in watching that one, to be honest? But I think I'll do the other one. Also, why am I still in action? Oh, I need to go to my room. There we go. Oh, it's updating our little thing. Wow. Stay tuned. After completely relaxing, you quickly fall into a deep sleep. You rest comfortably, and now your mind feels exceptionally clear. I ain't reading all of that. Wait, there's more? Oh, what? Why is there more? I thought we were done. I thought we were done here. No. Come on. It's Christmas and I want to sleep. Oh, it's the connecting thing. It's kind of like how at the end of chapter 4 there was like a little bit with Yanagi. Astra, is Astra here? Is she inside? Please step back. Hey, don't shove me. You think you own this cinema or something? Astra has an important event here today. No unauthorized personnel is allowed inside. Important event, huh? Like, we're supposed to believe that. Isn't that just the TOPS conference? Why is Astra even performing at your board conference? Don't you know what day it is? Move aside. We're not just some random fams. We're here to hold Astra's birthday event. Meanwhile, around the back of entrance of the cinema, a figure is peeking at the crowd nearby. A red coat and sunglasses, this person is known as Chaotic Fried Rice. Huh? She waves and starts mimicking a series of nonsensical gestures, but it's obvious what she means, distracting the guard. Ah, someone's in the cinema lobby. Is that Astro over there? What? Where? Let me in. Step back. You're not allowed inside. The alleged Astro sighting causes a stir, drawing the attention of the black-suited bodyguard. Time to meet with Chaotic Fried Rice. What the fuck? Chaotic Fried Rice? So confused. Oh, it's Astra. She is fine, though. Oh my god. Chaotic. Fried rice. Perfect. High five. Yeah. I've always wanted to try something like that. Gotta hand it to you. You got here fast. Now everyone's caught up with the chaos up front. It's time for us to sneak away. Sneak away? Why don't you just walk out? Obviously, because there's a reason we can't just stroll out the front of Alien once we're out of Lumina Square. Let's try to avoid the crowds, especially those bad guys in black. My car's parked in the parking lot. Perfect. You're just full of good ideas, aren't you? Oh, my courageous knight in shining armor, leading us to the parking lot. Things are gonna be much easier once we get out of Lumina Square. Okay. Nope, she just stands there. They have that following feature, why not have it now? There aren't many people here. Seems like it seems pretty safe. Plus it's clear, let's call over that runaway princess. The parking lot's right up ahead, we're almost there. Oh my, look at you, what a handsome young man. But why the scowl, all dressed in black no less? That outfit only makes you look older, my dear. We've got the latest issue of Trendsetter right here. You should take one. You might find it useful. Have you seen someone who looks like Astra Yao around here? Like what? Esther who? Someone famous? I'm an old lady. Just describe her for me. Black hair, red eyes, tall, slim, and her expression is cold, like she's a queen or something. Oh, that lady. I saw her earlier. She was heading towards the metro. The guards mutter something on his radio and start sprinting towards the metro. You think of hearing something like, "Save me a copy of Trendsetter," as he jabs off. Alright, they're gone. Come out now, you two. Thank you, Granny Eve. Eve? Eve? Your name's Eve too, huh? Feels like I'm always being saved by an Eve. Oh yeah, Evelyn. I don't know who you've gotten mixed up with, but be careful, Wise Astra. Hey, Granny, you just gave away my real name. Oh, so your name is Wise. Nice name. It really rolls off the tongue. Wait, Granny, I'm not Astra. And didn't you just say you didn't know? Ha ha ha. I was just trying to fool that guy. I see you on the magazine covers all the time. How could I not recognize you? There's one difference, so. You look far are more energetic in person than you do in the photos. Alright. Enough chit-chat. You better get moving before those guys realize something's off and come back. Yeah, Granny Eve. We better get to the parking lot now. You know a safe place where we could go? I could really use a break. Let's just head back to my shop then. You tell me what happens then. So you head out of Lumina Square with chaotic fried rice. Shortly after, we ran inside the video play store.
No bad guys on our tail. We can finally take a break now.
Her voice sounds familiar. I need to look up who the voice actor is. Or voice actresses. Really don't look like bad guys to me.
Are you sure they were bad guys? To me, they looked more like bodyguards.
Trust me, they're not bodyguards. There's only one person who can be my bodyguard. But hey, now that we're safe, I can finally thank you properly. I'd never have made it without your help. Congratulations! You're officially at the top of Fried Rice's best online buddies list. Anyway, I don't want to drag you into any more of this, so I'll be going solo from here. See you around, and I'll remember to send you a thank you gift later.
As for a thank you gift, I happen to have a limited edition family poster here. How about signing it for me?
Oh, sure thing! I can even write a personal note. No, wait. Oh my! I just noticed. The main girl in this movie looks a lot like me! Just to clarify, the actress on the poster, Astra Yell, yeah, that's not me. Though people do say we look alike. What's with that face? You don't believe me?
While I want to believe you, I'm afraid even Granny Eve at the newsstand wouldn't buy that.
So you're not buying it. Then I guess I have no choice but to play my trump card now. Yeah, you're right. I am Astra Yell.
So your trump card is just owning up to it.
You know, I actually think that being recognized is kinda cool. But I made a deal with my manager. She said when you're out on your own, you have to stay low-key and wear a disguise. That said, it's not like I was really breaking the promise. I did try to disguise myself, but your sharp eyes saw right through it. That's not on me. Anyway,
Bruh.
back to the plan. Our next stop, Port Elpis.
Wait, Port Elpis? What plan is this? Weren't you just going to sign the poster and say goodbye?
That was the friendly, anonymous online friends version of the plan. But now, plans have changed. You know who I am, and you helped me escape from Lumina Square, which means you're now acting against Tops. An insignificant little video store owner kidnaps a superstar
No.
backed by Tops and ruins their important event. Looks like we're in this together now.
Kidnapping a superstar? You're the one who... Wait, is it too late to send you back to Lumina Square?
Oh, it's too late. You're now officially invited to join me on my one-day escape plan. I'm gonna ditch work, run away to Port Elpis, and finally make my way to Reverb Arena. I'm really looking forward to going to Reverb Arena. I hear there's a really cool event happening there. But do you know how to get to Port Elpis and Reverb Arena? I couldn't seem to find them on the Metro map.
Yeah, but we don't need to take the metro. We can just drive there.
Great! I'm counting on you. I'm gonna go pop by the record store across the street for a sec. There's something I've been meaning to check out. Let me know when you're ready.
Journey. Oh, did they only show the major thing? Well, yeah, I guess so, because in between chapter 5 and chapter 4 was the Miyabi thing, and they didn't show that. You're looking for your own album? No, I'm looking for a record of Jordan De Winters. Do you know him? Of course, he's huge. They have quite a few of his records here. I looked through them all. They have a recording of his last concert, but not the version I want. I do wonder what her faction's gonna be called. I should check the Twitter to see if it's listed there. Because I think I know for a fact whenever they listed Juyuan, Chingy, and Seth, and, well, not Jane Doe, but for those three, it did list that they were part of NAPS, so. I looked through them all. They have a recording of his last concert, but not the version I want. Something like that. This isn't part of today's plan. I'll explain it to you next time. Are you ready to go now? Our next step is Port... Oh. I think I'll save this for next time because... Oh my god, I'm so tired. Oh my god, my CPU usage is at... It was at 36%. My god. OBS, why? Let me look at something real quick though. ZZZ. Zenless. Let me look at the Astra Yao promotion real quick. Yabi is so cute though. Fucking love her. Also, they're posting something like Haramasa's diary. Oh my god, it's so far down. Why was it so long ago? Okay, there. So, Stars of Lyra is what it's called. Yeah, so the faction is called Stars of Lyra. Okay, so based off of the name, so far we have an actor, singer, like superstar, and a bodyguard who's a fire attacker. So the Stars of Lyra can either be like all people around Astra Yao, like she's the centerpiece, or it could be that it's like a bunch of like superstars. Or like a couple of superstars. Because if you notice, like each group kind of has their like centerpiece character.
Let me finish my cup of hot water.
Yeah, so for Pub Sex, it's Juyuan.
Good day. Only the brave will win.
For Sons of Caledon, it's Caesar. For
This is the path I
Section
follow.
6 is Miyabi.
Officer, hey, don't look ready and need some.
I'm at your disposal.
Lycon is for Victoria housekeeping.
Nothing to fear. The cunning hairs are here.
And then Nicole for cutting hairs and
You wanna test my
Poleta for
hammer?
Bellabog. So each
It's
one
on.
has kind of like the
Take a good day.
lead character to say, like the main, like the centerpiece. Either like that's usually like the leader, like the leader of the group. Poleta's the boss. Miyabi's the chief. I would say the only one that's not like that, it's a little bit more horizontal, would be the investigation team, because they all have, well, except for Seth. Seth is obviously the lowest one on the rung because he's a newbie, but Juyuan and Qingyi are kind of on like the same, as well as Jane are kind of on the same playing field because they kind of do different things, and Juyuan and Qingyi are more of just partners rather than one being above the other. So there's that. Let me set my input back to mouse and keyboard. Let's see. Yep. Oh, not that. This. Always just convert those. I got 5 now. I am so like, gacha just overtakes everything all the time, man. I am just so tempted to just like wish some more, but 90, so I'm already at 60 pity, so I kind of want to save that because I'd rather have one copy of Astra and then her weapon than to have fucking E3 Miyabi. I kind of want E3 Miyabi, so just because of the fucking thing, but no, stop it. Wait, I didn't mean to go back to that. But this, I'm so freaking close to this. I'm freaking 94 out of 300. So once I get one more, I will, with the 5 from monthly reset, I'll be able to get this. And I'll be sure to have that on stream. Well, yeah, well, I'm gonna spend New Year's with my family, so there is that. But probably the day after New Year's I'll do that. But not that. That's probably gonna do it for today. Oh. Sure, why not? That's gonna do it for today's stream. I streamed for, actually I didn't stream for that long. Only 340, like 345 about. So it's actually a slightly shorter stream, but still, it was story. It was so much story, man. I was thinking about streaming, what was it? HSR, but I'll save that for tomorrow because I'll try to stream around noon for Fugue's release. Off stream I'll also pre-farm for her because I just found out what her mats are, so I need to farm those. Make sure that I have enough to at least get her somewhat maxed. But anyway, that's gonna do it for today's stream. Christmas morning. Merry Christmas to you all, and I hope you guys have a wonderful Christmas day. Bye bye.